Alright, we are recording now. Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. With me, Sonolar. And our friends. Distracted Unicorn.
Yay.
Pope
Hi.
Fluffy Duck. Washik. And Wolfgar.
Hey.
And
Hi, kids.
yeah.
Are
And
we recording or streaming?
both. Right now nobody's watching, but maybe some people will end up on YouTube. Who knows?
Ugh, people.
I did post a link in like all the places that I like to share, so let's see what happens. I mean, I posted it when we were muted and all they could see was the full screen, so maybe they just left again.
Nah, don't
So,
worry.
last time, what happened last time? You guys went to Candlekeep, you discovered like the bunch of different places of Candlekeep, the bathhouse, the temple, eating and sleeping, and the green door. That's green because of course it is. I have no idea what this like emerald green door is for, except for being awesome. Like getting deeper into Candlekeep, I guess. You know, like segregating between those that live in Candlekeep and those that visit Candlekeep, kind of deal.
It's like a county district.
Do you get to Cloud District very often?
Stab.
What is the Cloud District?
It's a meme from Skyrim. There's in Whiterun it's in 3 districts. I
Oh,
don't remember the others 2, but the Cloud District is the upper one. And there's an NPC called Nazim, and he always asks you, do you get to the Cloud District very often or something like that? And
Of course not.
yes, and that's the implied answer. And you're literally standing next to him in the Cloud District.
oh, that's funny.
Basically,
And
it's a way
some
to
people
call
murder
someone.
him for that.
Yeah, it's a nice way to call someone socially,
Are you a poor
challenged.
guy? Are you on
Yeah,
the lower
exactly.
ranks of the social hierarchy?
Exactly.
Are you a peasant?
It's like literally the guard in the hall of the queen asking me if I have seen the queen. Yes, she's over there, 10 meters in that direction.
Also, if the guest asks you, someone stole your sweet roll while next to the queen. Yeah, right? It doesn't make any sense. I still got it.
There is actually a sweet roll thief, and there is actually like a series of books about him in Skyrim. But
Nice.
seriously.
I remember a dead corpse in a room full of sweet rolls, but I don't make the connection anymore.
But what is happening in Candlekeep?
So,
Awesome door.
last time we read out loud what was in the puzzle box about Fabius Creek's betrayal. He signed a document of steel plates linked to each other that has uttered how he damned anyone who had, what was it called, the creed.
Creep resolute.
I need
Anyone
to-
who had what's it called?
I'm
Promise?
looking it
No.
up real quick. Yeah, so if you are a citizen or live in if you are a citizen or work within Eltogard, like the whole area of Elturel, that you swear the creed. I think it's the Elturian creed.
Oh yes.
Just
The-
double checking it real quick for you guys.
No, the creed is called Creed Resolute.
The creed resolute. Thank you.
I said it 3 times, but nobody listens to me.
No, I cannot hear you.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
That's not my fault. I didn't change anything. You
I mean, if we cannot hear you and you didn't change anything, Maybe it is your fault for not changing it.
No, I didn't change anything in relation to last time when you could hear me.
It's internet's fault.
It's your fault.
Just blame us again.
No, you.
No, you!
No, it's
Oh,
what
me.
she's fault.
Yeah, exactly. It's alright. I'm married. I'm used to it.
See, this is what awaits you, Sonala.
Now I can't hear Zon.
No, I'm here, I'm just not talking.
Oh, so we are supposed to entertain the guests
No,
by talking
I'm
amongst ourselves.
finding the text. Yeah, he recognizes the dispensation of the device called the Solar Incendiator. Hereafter called the Companion in my capacity as High Overseer of Elturel and its vassal territories. I acknowledge that all lands falling under the light of the Companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by oath to defend Elturel are also considered forfeit. So yeah, all persons bound by oath to defend Elturel. So
What did he call it? The planar incinerator?
Incendiator.
Incidi? What's an incidi?
Well, you didn't read it, but you would be able to look at it and read it. So it says like called the Solar Incendiator, and hereafter called the Companion. Do you guys, if you want, I can send to you what it says inside. That's how it was written. So, Silence, you decided to leave.
Yes. I decided to leave the room where these words were spoken.
Oh yeah.
These damning words.
Yeah, Rhea had a mental breakdown as well. She's not happy to give her soul away, so she's like, if they want to claim it, they can come and get it. Take it from a dead, cold corpse. You decided to leave. I want to know, like, what kind of, like, how this... How,
You want
how
me
is
to
it?
have a scene?
Yes.
I can have a scene.
You are
You know?
walking through the streets of Candlekeep. The roads are confusing. They lead like from tower to tower. It's a very little space. A bunch of people walk around and ignore you.
I actually have a thing I want to do.
Oh yeah? Because
Yeah,
I
if you're
also
okay
have a
with
thing
it.
that I want to do.
Okay, let's go with your thing.
Because I think like they might conflict. So
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with your thing first.
because I wanted to say, is it okay if we might say that you're not in your right mind? Silence?
Yeah, exactly. It is okay to say that. I mean, it was a very stressful moment. Some might say a mind-breaking moment.
Yeah.
A world-shattering moment.
Exactly.
So you are walking through Candlekeep itself, and you don't really see where you're going. I would like to say that you're like stumbling through the streets, trying to, well, not really a destination in mind. I want to know, like, as you think about the events, they like stress you out so much that you get ditzy. You lean against like one of the plastered walls of a tower as you catch your breath. You enter a building, not really seeing anybody inside, and go deeper in. I want you to tell me, like, how deep does the betrayal go for you? That
It's all the way. You know, it's just like it's just everything. It's I mean, silence was very much like just defined by being a person from El Turel who swore the oath and who lived there and whose very being was concentrated on just like proliferating the message of Holy El Turel. And suddenly he learned that all the whole thing was just like a sham. It was a lie, and he helped spread that lie. And it's like it's touching everything that's dear to him. It's just like that.
So why don't you tell me as you close your eyes? You have a vision. You have a vision of yourself in the high halls of El Turel. And with you, you tell me like the bells are ringing, and you and about a dozen other soldiers are kneeling in front of Fabius Creek. What family members, mentors, or parents are with you?
That is a good question that I should have an answer for, and I will have an answer for in a moment.
Flesh out all of your family right now!
I mean, wait a minute.
Those that reside in El Turel and would come to watch you swear your own oath as you finish your training.
So that would be like they would be both human. It would be like an elderly couple, basically.
Yeah.
Who never had children. They would be dressed regally because they are nobility in El Turel. They are his foster parents. And they didn't have any, other close relatives. So I don't think that anybody else would be there for him. He never really made any, close friends as such. If there are any, they are probably kneeling beside him somewhere.
Yeah, so other soldiers that made, they all made the training alongside you. Your seniors have sworn their oaths already last year, and now it's your turn, and your brothers in arms that went through the academy of, I'm not quite sure what's it called in El Turel, but not all of them are noble. You have like one or two other nobles, all the others are swordsmen, but that had managed to obtain the same training that is befit a paladin. I want to know more about your mentor that has nurtured your skills to become a paladin of an Oath of Redemption.
Oh, I totally imagine him like an outwardly broody, bald, bearded, kind of like if you've seen Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
The what's his name?
The policeman.
The
Zach?
guy who
Was it Zach?
I think it was Zach. Maybe it was Zach.
What
The
is-
guy who cooked on the ship.
Yes.
Yeah, this guy. So that would be like, his outward features his face, but actually inside he's really like a super good guy. The kind that's really kind and is only being tough with you because you need to get tough. And he would be like super beaming with pride because, teaching silence to do things wouldn't have been as easy as teaching maybe some others.
Oh yeah, no, you were difficult. That's definitely. I'm down with that.
I mean, he wasn't difficult in like being a, let's say like, making real mess out of stuff and being rowdy all that or anything. It's more like he was super stupidly hard-headed at times, disregarding advice, trying to find his like own way to achieve given task.
Oh, you're more like a free spirit than a soldier.
Nah. More like he just like he's a bit of a silly bum, right? I've got like -1 intelligence. It's not that bad. It's just It's just I picture it as not really being stupid or anything. He's more like super hard-headed when it comes to it. So like your mentor tells you to do one thing, and you do another thing because you think you're better than him, and then you fail so many times until you actually learn that he was right and do it his way.
Yes. And this is the moment when you guys are asked to recite your oaths to the city, establishing you as knights of Elturel, as Hellriders, where you are given well, it's not like you were given the armor, like you gain the armor, the Elturian armor as well, when you become a Hellrider, but you had that like at this moment. You don't get like dressed in front of everybody. So it's like an insignia. Yeah. That would pronounce you as a Hellrider, as you all swear the oaths to protect and defend the city and its vassal states from any and all fiendish incursions, to smite back the evils and let the virtues prosper. And it's a lot about honor, honesty, and righteousness. So that the light might shine again the next day. So yeah, I don't. There's no creed resolute written down in the book. So would you like to add anything?
I think it's more that it's as simple as you described it. It's just that Silence probably subvocal like mutters under his breath some the things that make him specifically a redemption paladin as opposed to other types of oaths, because he's like, and to always like protect the weak and to always find a way like from the shadows, and maybe some other lines as well.
Yeah.
Incurring some weird looks from his kneeling.
I think you
brother.
guys can do the resolute, and then all of you can like announce your own your goals in life while you serve.
Right.
Kind of like when you graduate. Now that I'm a Hellrider, I will do this, or I will focus on that. Or, add your own flair to it.
I will bake the best citrus pie.
I will make sure all the bakers are safe in Elturel, because I'm hungry. I like pie.
No, his is more like yeah, I mean, great joke. I'm trying to concentrate here. His is more like I will bring the light of Elturel to the heart of everyone I meet.
And roaring applause goes through the people, and your eyes focus on your parents, and you meet your mother's gaze, and you see the proud look on her face, like keeping it regal but letting the softness of her heart like wash over her face, like how proud she is that her son has managed to finish the academy. And you see her face again. Everything around you is dark. It's not like you cannot see anything, it's more like it's out of focus. But your focus is like on that face of your mother. And she says, "I'm so proud of you, Silence." Is that your real name? Or... No, yeah, she would say, "I'm proud of you, Dargon."
I think it would be still Silence. I think he would be called Silence by his mom. It's really complicated with names and Dragonborn. in D&D. In my head canon.
All right.
But yeah.
So,
I think she would still call him Silence, and I think he would prefer that, and I think he likes that name.
what is that complexion on your face, son? I see you're worried.
It's just all was for nothing. Everything. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would it be this way? I just don't know what to do. And I don't want to be... I guess I don't want to be me anymore.
My son, you can always come back home.
Can I? But it doesn't exist anymore.
I mean,
It's all a sham.
well, you could
But
take over the family business, you know?
I could. Maybe I could. It sounds like a great idea, you know? Maybe, yeah. I don't think this is for me.
Don't let those worries wash over you. You're not alone, Silence. I will be here with you. And
Thanks, Mom.
she will close in for a hug. Before we see what you do, we cut away to you guys talking. We have Amber, Ippo, Rhea, Tel, and the other character. Jesus, I cannot remember them all.
Wait, I think you just missed.
You just missed Tal.
No, it's a Tal.
Our
put Thea.
Thea. Yes, and Thea. And you guys are all with Silvera Savikas, and she says, well, when you are ready to proceed, let me know. I will lead you to the next step of our journeys that will lead you to Avernus. And then she stops. And you see that the Quasit that's with her is whispering into her ears. She says, what? How is that possible? And she looks towards you guys, extremely concerned. It looks like something plane shifted into Candlekeep. She's walking
Shouldn't that
around the
be
room
impossible?
and starts to collect things. It is impossible. We have wards for that kind of stuff. No mage is able to plane shift into Candlekeep or out of it. This must be a natural occurrence.
What if it wasn't a mage?
That's what I'm thinking. She starts to concentrate, and it looks like she's casting a spell as she is moving her lips like she's whispering. We must find out what's happening. And she looks over to Jezebel, the Quasit, the little winged demon. Jezebel, go with them. I will instruct you what to do. You must find them. I will have my mages follow up as soon as they can. And she starts walking back into the room and kneeling down into a cross-legged position in the middle of her magic circle inside of the tower. The Quasit leads you outside.
Do you think it's a good idea to leave her unguarded?
She can protect herself. Do not worry. This is the most protected place in all of Candlekeep, where she's around.
Well, let's get going then if you're so sure of this.
So the Quasit
and
leads
also
you.
that people-
It leads you. You guys hurry down the Candlekeep roads. I'm sorry. You wanted to say something. I thought I cut somebody off.
No. That was just grumbling about not being so safe when the wards don't work.
Every now and again, the Quasit stops as it says, "It must be this way. She has located the creature. Follow me." And you guys enter a tower. You go through like one of those really like unsecure bridges with no handguards as you travel like 100 feet from the ground from one tower to the next, and then you go down the towers, rushing by like people knocking some books like off the bridge downwards, and they're like, "No, not books."
Well, Tal definitely goes, no, not the books.
So I want you guys to make me an Constitution saving throw.
Do we have to?
Yes.
I actually have good constitution. Not bad rolls.
Thea, you are getting out of breath. This is exhausting for me. Rushing from tower to tower, from door to door. You stumble on your ways down the stairs and just manage to catch yourself, but you're winded. As you guys travel more and more, Jezebel stops again. Severa located the creature. It is from another plane. It looks to be like from the Shadowfell. Something has summoned it here. Over there, she points in one direction through a door, and the small Quasit like bursts through it. You guys go down even more stairs, and you end up what looks to be a cellar. You see like caskets over caskets filled with what you presume to be wine. As you go down even further, and you see, you open up a door and you see the back of a Sylvan Dragonborn.
I pull out the axe.
And you see the silence. You hear somebody open a door. And she says, "Come on, Silence. I will be there for you." As she moves in for a hug. You guys see that behind Silence is a creature with 4 long bladed arms.
Can I just rush in and push him away?
No.
Well, I guess you could rush in, but I want to know if Silence is hugging her mom or not, his mom or not.
Well, obviously he is.
Alright, Silence. You're being hugged.
Ah, shit.
You take critical damage.
What a nice mummy you have. You know.
What even in the fucking heck is this? This looks like straight from Dead Space.
The answer is yes. You get embraced, Silence, and
Your mummy is so edgy. She has 5 blade arms.
all of you guys see the creature that I posted on Discord. I've shown it for the stream as well. They had a good view.
It's not even symmetrical.
Here you guys are.
Fuck.
So, Silence, I need you to...
What, take damage?
Yes.
That's what's gonna happen right now, probably.
Did I just crit?
Yes.
Not fucking... Seriously, did I roll?
Yes.
Did I-
Yes.
I didn't think this was like part of the plan, Zonalar.
How about you start rolling hidden so you can fumble shit? Why? Because last session he critted like 3 times, like 2 times in a row. That got me angry.
It is
Well.
true. All of this is true.
Do we have clear enough shot to shoot at that thing?
She is
Why-
hugging
I-
Silence and he's like blocking the view. You can like run around, but now I would
do.
like to roll initiative.
Also, he's like fainting
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
because that's over my total. So I'm at 0.
That was wait.
Wait, oh, you have less than 43 hit points.
Yeah, I have 36 total.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you get hugged to death as your mom embraces you, and you're like, "Mom, I don't feel so good." And then you feel the blades across your arms and your legs and your back as she carves
that
you
escalated
open.
a bit.
And you fall to the ground as she lets go, bleeding.
Oh. But I still have to roll initiative, right? Because
Yes.
I need the turn order.
On the other side, that means that we can shoot now.
Aren't I just last? Because I'm just unconscious before the battle started?
Yeah, we can say that you're last. Just roll initiative, and I will give you a 1.
Tal, you didn't select your token while you rolled, so your turn order didn't get recorded.
Ah,
Every session!
it was such a good one.
It happens to me every time.
It was such good.
I mean, you can just write it to 20. Just roll it so it appears on the turn order.
So
Yes.
I will be playing Epo. I have instructions to cast Eldritch Blast all the time.
Sounds reasonable.
How innovative.
I mean, it also means that, like, you know, playing an absentee warlock is not that hard.
And,
Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast!
and Washik, you can play Rhea.
Oh, that's great.
So you can like shift left click on her portrait and you should be able to see the abilities that she can do and control her. Unless, yeah, you still have control over her.
Yep. I should.
I need to start the turn order again.
So Amber, you are the fastest one to react as you see Silence like embracing this creature. Whatever he's doing, it looks retarded. Like, that's clearly a monster and he's hugging her. It's everything about this is not right. And then he's on the floor bleeding out.
I've been deceived by a monster myself, so I'm not gonna fault him for that.
You know, he was even doing the thing where you, like, just, like, lay your forehead on somebody's, chest.
Oh wow, yeah.
But you still need to order the turn order again.
Oh, foretell, I see. Amber,
Yes, I'm gonna use my Protector's Rage and walk to there, and then can I drag him behind me?
you can.
Then I'm gonna do that.
This is going to be your action.
This is yeah. I couldn't do anything more anyway.
What did you say about like Protector's Rage? I mean,
Well,
I'm
I'm going to try to fight my old way back. I want to earn my wings back, so I have to walk the path of the Protector again.
So you're saying you're raging. I mean, my question is, are you using like your rage for the day?
Yes, I'm using the rage for this
All right.
because I
Righteous
can't afford to
anger.
let anyone else get shredded.
Rhea Mental Morn.
Rhea mental mom. Really, Zon.
She is a willowy white Eladrin.
She's a sad
right now.
elf.
Right now she is super sad, and she has seen her like superior but friend fall by trick, by deception.
What a foul creature! You cannot have my friend. Have a crossbow bolt instead.
What?
Well, and then I missed.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
The crossbow bolt hits the creature in one of the blades, but it just like deflects away
And
as
Rhea
the arm
moves.
spins back and the crossbow bolt like sticks into the ceiling, like the wooden floor ceiling.
And Rhea moves here.
Talahallan Kalahasu.
Yes, he will activate the cat cannon, which is his action, and the cat cannon will shoot.
Do you have Cat on your? Can you pull her into the battlefield? Did I
well,
did I
Cat-
give you a Cat token?
No, I don't have a token, but it's usually it has a move speed, but usually it's just on his shoulder. So unless
Yes.
he just throws it somewhere or it leaves, it's on his shoulder.
Yeah, because is it something that you can move around? That's what I was thinking. That it can like move and stuff when you tell it to.
Yeah, it can it can move, but usually
Okay.
it just shoots from his shoulder. He needs a round to.
It's
use
an
his
action to summon
activate
like
Yes.
yeah. So your
Because
cat
that-
is getting activated.
Well, yeah, because there are 3 kinds of cannons, and every day he has to pick which one he will use, and he can use only that one for the day. He picks the single target one, the force.
So are you spelling like a chant, like from your mouth that will activate the cat?
No, it's just a manual activation. He just opens the, he just opens some like the chest piece of the cat and just messes with the wiring there and puts in a specific colored crystal. Like when he puts in the.
Are you
yellow crystal-
hotwiring? Are you hotwiring your own cat?
Yes, kinda.
Did you forget the keys?
Mostly the difference is that he puts in the crystal, and the crystal has like limited charge, and each crystal has different things it does. So there's the force laser crystal, then there's the flamethrower crystal, and then the protection crystal. But for now, he uses the force cannon, and the cat is shooting.
Can you activate the cat and shoot at the same round?
Well, the cat has its own like turn, or it goes on my turn, but it has its own movement. So I guess I don't see a reason why not. It's the same. It doesn't take entire round. It's just one my action, and after my action, the cat should have its action.
Sure. I would have to look it up because I don't quite understand how your class works yet. But it sounds okay. Sounds good to me. You activate the cat and your cat shoots. Your
Yeah.
cat sadly misses the creature as it ducks underneath the force cannon. The shot splintering away like it's chipping away at like stone walls behind it.
Yeah, and that's everything I can do.
Ippo will say, "I am Ippo," and hits the creature with an eldritch blast. Oh, is it really only 3 force damage? Oh wow. I think it gets better at level 5. It must be it. So, Ippo hits the creature with an eldritch blast. Let's see. He adds the charisma modifier because of agonizing blast. It pushes the creature 10 feet away. Can you... Maybe you guys would know. No, it says you can push a creature up to 10 feet away from you. I think he doesn't want to push a creature away from you as you guys are charging towards it.
Aren't we in a room though?
Yes.
Then he probably would push it somewhere to a wall to corner
Alright.
it. And maybe then it gets hit on the wall because it gets pushed another 10 feet into the wall.
That's a pretty big room.
Yeah.
It's a cellar. Cellar.
Full of nothingness. It's the void, the abyss, the nether.
I mean,
It's
as long
the-
as the creature doesn't show any ranged capabilities, I think Ippo would always push it. It's kind of his thing.
It's called Random Battle Map. In case I've
Even if it could
encountered
shoot, he would shove it because he could shove he could shove it so they are all out of range. It attacks
Yeah.
someone else.
Now it's Fea's turn.
She's gonna grab her bow, pick up one of her normal arrows, and shoot the thing.
You hit the creature. You guys are like, the door you have opened gives you some dim light, and the creature itself is in darkness at this moment. It's only the doorway you step through lets in some dim light. You hit the creature for 6 piercing damage, and you see that the arrow that hit him does not afflict as much wound as you would hope.
And
It seems to be resisting your attack.
And I'm gonna move up here. It's for my turn.
Alright, you are at the side of the wall to the right, like right next to you are boxes stacked on top of each other. The creature will, it's the creature's turn, and it will move towards Amber, and it will say, huh.
It would say,
Ah,
please don't make us weird.
you smell strange. You were lost, but not anymore. Why don't you give me a hug? Yeah, it will embrace you. As I roll a 19. Wow. You take 29 piercing damage, which gets halved, and you are grappled as the 4 blades.
Am I just grappled, or?
Yes, you are grappled, which means your movement speed is 0.
I don't care about my movement speed.
Yeah, you're grappled and you are frightened as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that magic?
The piercing damage itself is normal piercing damage. So if you are raging, you take half.
It's a fuckload of damage.
Yeah, you tell me.
Silence, roll me a death saving throw.
Yeah, thanks. Really? You think I should?
I think it would be pertinent.
Wait, that was the wrong dice. Where's the death saving? It's somewhere around here.
It's right under the successes and failures.
Ah, yeah, here. Because it's kind of like in the.
It's kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, look at that.
You wake back up. You open your eyes.
Mom?
And from hugging your mom, you felt the pain, but then everything went black. And you hear her voice of your mom in your mind. It says, "Don't let them shake you. You swore an oath. Stand by it." And you open your eyes. You see the creature.
Yeah, don't shove it in my face. Ooh. This is worse than random dick pics.
Right in front of you. What
That
looks to be
50-50 challenge just got a new challenge.
Amber fighting this creature that is being hugged by the 4 blades, cutting into her
Yes.
sides, blood dripping to the floor.
I choose athletics to free myself.
No, it's not
Wait,
your
wait,
turn, it's
it's-
Silence's turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
He rolled a 20 and he will get his action.
Oh, right. It's a 20. Okay.
But I'm lying on the ground, right?
Yes, so you
But it's
standing
half
up.
my movement to stand up.
Yes.
Well then, he'll stand up. And he will... I think... Can I hack at the creature's like limbs as they are hugging Ember, or am I risking, hitting
Yes.
Ember instead?
Tell me how. You want
I
to
mean-
use your hammer to hack away the limbs?
The mace. I've got the mace. It's a cool mace. Yeah, I want to like bash the limbs that are hugging Ember so that they stop hugging her.
I think the mace is not the right tool to achieve that. In this case.
Oh, but I was down when we learned that the creature has resistance to physical weapons.
Yes, you will.
So I would just use my sword then. I don't have a sword. I have a scimitar somewhere on me.
You pull out one of 12 weapons on your body.
I mean, I don't actually have that many weapons on my body.
I'm
So it's
joking.
kind of like still plausible,
Yes.
But do we actually, Zom, do we actually have like weapons? Aren't we in Candlekeep?
You have them on you.
Do we?
As soon as you are permitted entry, you can keep your weapons and stuff on you.
Then I would probably only have the mace then. Well then, I'm not hacking away at some limbs. I'm just going to... What do I do?
So, I mean,
I will cast a spell instead.
Okay.
I will cast a spell, and that spell is... Sanctuary. And I will cast that spell on... On Ember, actually. I think so, yes.
Interesting.
Yep.
Looking up real quick what the spell does.
I posted it into the chat. I will also, I think I have to do this as an action?
You know that the spell will end really, really fast.
As soon as you attack.
As soon as you attack. I mean, if you're just trying to, like stop being hugged and wear away, I'm giving you this like chance, It cannot attack you, even though it's hugging you. Well, it's gonna have some trouble.
So yeah, so Amber, if you want, you could use your action to free yourself. Yes.
I mean, it's literally nothing else I can do with being frightened, right?
You... Oh, right. What does the frightened condition do? Let's see. Conditions frightened. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Yeah.
And you cannot willingly move closer to the source. So
Right, I don't even get to use my advantage then.
yeah, so you're frightened. The fear is beset in you, and it's not just any fear. You fear overwhelming fear of being lost and not finding your way back. That's the fear that you feel.
Fuck.
This is you trying to break the grapple.
Yes, and it's failing.
It's not letting go.
You don't even get to roll, it's a DC roll. DC 14.
Oh, okay, I see. Yes. So you failed your athletics check. And at the end of your turn, you feel the fear consume you as you take psychic damage. You take 19 psychic damage, assaulting your mind.
Wait, who does what?
Amber,
As long as the thing has someone grappled, that someone gets psychic damage every turn.
Just like, but how?
so
What's the source of it?
until the grapple ends, the target is threatened, and it takes 68 psychic damage at the end of each of its turn.
Oh, and it's not a attack roll, right?
Yes,
No, it's automatic.
it will happen automatically.
I'm already. This is turn 2, and I'm already down 2/3. So I'm at 20 or 50.
Since this is a new turn, you guys hear people approaching as what looks to be somebody arriving at the doorsteps, seeing the battles coming on. It looks to be reinforcements from Candlekeep. Is the creature here?
Yes, come on in.
Obvious battle noises.
Yes, come on in, shouts Rhea.
Rhea Metalmorn.
Yeah, Rhea has a crossbow, doesn't she?
She does.
But it's kinda hard to shoot at somebody who is hugging your friend. So she takes out her longsword instead and goes to town. Because, you know, Amber is now a friend.
What she is?
I'll save you.
Likely.
And goes to town with a longsword.
Alright.
Why does she have the two different profiles? I don't remember that.
One-handed, two-handed?
I think so.
So
1d8. Yeah, 1d8. Yeah, I see it. So it's probably two-handed. She doesn't have any like defensive appliance on her.
She has a shield.
I mean, but she's in
she used to
Candlekeep.
have. What?
the creature is
She
occupied
running everywhere
by,
with her shield.
I mean, it's on her body, right? You guys went to
Really?
visit. Like what? Like it's either on your back or on your arm, or you know.
Well, she's got it somewhere, but also she's not being attacked, and her friend is, and she needs to hack away.
Yes.
So hack away she does with both hands,
Indeed.
like so. But I don't know if it hits.
That's a hit.
So that's gonna hurt.
She does 6 slashing damage, which is halved.
And then she just does it again, because that's just how awesome she is.
Oh yeah.
Well, doesn't.
The second attack misses as the creature tries to impose Amber in front of Rhea, and she has to stall her attack or hit her.
Ah, I see you don't like being hit, huh?
Tell. Oh, before it's your turn. Amber, you feel the embrace tighten as the creature hisses at Rhea, using its reaction to deal 48 psychic damage. You take another 17 damage, Amber.
Wait a moment. Does the sanctuary do nothing for this? With an attack or a harmful spell? Are you saying me that this is not an attack or a harmful spell, or that sanctuary just doesn't
Sounds
work?
like an ability more than a spell.
So this
is just an automatic ability. We like the other thing.
So this is a reaction. It needs to use a reaction to do this.
Yeah, that's strange.
You have Sanctuary on you. Let's see, is it automatic or does it need to roll?
It needs to roll. It can save.
Actually, yeah, let me do a wisdom saving throw. I think that's reasonable. It's a 5.
Oh,
So
that's too little.
Yeah, so let's see. Well, it's
Nice.
hugging Amber, but it's not really down with like hugging Amber anymore, as its attention is somebody else. So it, yes. Actually, I will say it will not use its reaction to embrace Amber tighter
Okay.
because of Sanctuary.
See, I'm helping.
Fuck, I'm still fucked.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying though.
Well,
The
Tao,
fact that he rolled above 20 in the first attack is really fucking me hard.
Yep.
if Tao moves like to the side over here, can he shoot without hitting Amber?
Yes. I mean, like, if you miss, it's like Amber is imposing you, between you and the creature. Because it's trying to defend himself. But you get a clear shot.
Well, if I can, like I have more movement. I was here, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 5. I can go all the way here, from where I should have a fairly clean shot.
The thing is, they are intertwined.
Yeah, and I am also. I also have the bonus that ignores health cover.
Alright.
Wait, but you get that bonus for shooting through cover.
I guess I am an Alkan style.
In ordinary circumstances, I would say just do the shot, but right now I'm so down on HP that I say please don't.
Oh,
No.
please.
No,
I'm
go
sure
for
you
it.
will find it in your heart, which is all over that tree right now, will to forgive me.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, right from where I am now, what are my like? If I miss, will I surely hit Ember, or it's like if only if I critically miss?
Yeah, if you like crit miss, then it's really, really bad.
Okay, that's
But otherwise,
fine.
it's like you need to miss or you hit Amber. That's why your shot doesn't hit the creature. You know,
Okay.
that kind of deal. Like, you want to take the shot, but it hides behind your friend, and you cannot shoot her, right?
No, let's shoot the monster.
Unless you tell me you try to hit it anyways and reroll damage for both.
Ah,
Oh. Wow. Does it like
that's a
crit?
crit. Oh wow.
yeah, because I rolled really bad numbers on the dice.
4, 2, 2, and a 1. Oh, that's too bad. But force damage does the full amount of damage, and it's effective.
Nice, that's something. And Dal will also shoot Fireball. 11.
But,
Which I get-
did you just say fireball?
No, Fireball.
Yeah, the T is missed in voice chat. Yeah, you shoot your firebolt, but you do not hit the creature as it dodges and uses Amber at his advantage. Ippo will say, "Let go of my friend!" and use Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast hits the creature for 8 force damage, and the creature is pushed back 10 feet.
Wasn't it pushed back on the force cannon as well?
I don't know, does the force cannon like push
Yes, it
people?
does 5 feet.
It says here in the chat on hit push 5 feet.
Actually, then, yeah, let's push it like this. So Tal, when you hit the creature, you push the creature away. Does it break
Oh, no.
the grapple or pull Amber with him?
That's a good question. That is not specified in the ability description.
Actually, I would say it's specified in the rules.
It
because
should
if-
be, yeah, it should be in the rules. If the creature that is grappling gets moved,
Yeah,
I-
if
It's like, it's involuntary,
Yeah, it's definitely involuntary.
But it's
because
also
like,
grapple, so like, does it like break the grapple? It's also, I mean, like the means of grapple, like 4-bladed arms. I say, Amber, you give me a strength saving throw to keep yourself from being moved. Roll a 14 and higher. If you do so, then you stand your ground as the creature is pushed away from your body. Yeah, Amber, you stand your ground as the creature gets pushed away by the laser cannon from the cat. The magical, mystical cannon by the cat. That's
Yeah.
not a laser.
the cat pretty much managed to like shoot the monster off Amber.
Yes.
Well, maybe she will appreciate it now.
Fair.
Zonar,
Yes.
does the thing that you sent me on Discord before kick in at some point, or is that like
That's
heavy?
happening right now.
Oh, okay.
That's all of this scene.
Okay.
That's the build-up.
How bad the damage does it look?
You cannot. It still seems quite fit after taking some damage. It's you don't see it bleeding or like it's scratched, but it's determined to kill you all.
Alright. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say-
I would also say you've never seen such a creature before. This is not like a vampire or a dragon. You like, I've never seen this creature before, but I've heard about this. This is like, no.
I'm gonna grab another arrow. I'm gonna take -5 to that.
Sharpshooter! You will snipe the shit out of him.
No.
It barely dodges your attack as you like graze its cheek. Its armor class is 15.
No, because I took -5. It's 9.
Oh yeah, well, now you know its armor class anyways. I played my hand too early.
I played you like a fiddle.
So I'm doing something real quick. Adding a mage. And he will be after silence. The last, its turn. And it can smell silence being lost. But right in front of him is Rhea, which also felt quite traumatic. She's like, oh yes. Just how I liked them. Why don't you give me a hug? Did I
want to
roll a
ask
19? No, that's an 18.
Can you roll higher? Can you stop rolling higher than 15?
Unicorn, what was it?
I'm gonna ask you that in the chat. Private chat.
Okay. Rhea gets hugged. Oh, only 14 damage. 2117.
Yeah, she's okay.
And she is grappled and frightened as she gets filled with fear of being lost and not finding her way back.
I'm actually not okay. Get away from me, you foul creature.
Unicorn, you asked the question. I say no, because I think that's like an ability or feat or something to do that.
Okay.
But yes, so if you want to like protect somebody, you can roleplay it out like your action, and it can be like, oh yes, what you're doing is helping the creature, like is protecting this person, which makes it harder to attack them, gives it like half cover.
Well, that would be the help other action in this case, but I can't do it because it's a
I wanna do a reaction.
Okay.
Was that hug an attack? I guess
Yes,
it was.
yes,
right?
it was definitely.
So I've got this thing that says rebuke the violent. You can use your channel divinity to rebuke those who use violence. Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage.
Fantastic.
So that's 14 or 7 damage.
How does your channel divinity look like? Are you using a symbol, like a divine symbol? Are you using your weapon? Are you calling out in the might of Grayskull?
He has a holy symbol, which is a pendant on a chain on his neck. So he grabs it with a free hand, like momentarily. Let's go.
Yes.
Whatever weapon he's holding in that hand, he grabs it with a free hand and mumbles something to himself, and then with the other hand he makes like a backhanded slapping motion, as if, as if chastising a child. Well, I don't know, backhanding
It's a
child
success.
sounds real bad. Yeah, it takes 14 radiant damage.
Yeah, you divinely backhand this creature, and you can see that it's in pain, rivering around, and it's like big piercing arms skittering. Well, you used your reaction to hurt this creature. It uses its reaction to tighten the embrace on Rhea Mentalmorn.
Ooh. 18.
So Rhea Mentalmorn takes another 12 damage.
Ooh.
Oh right,
Right.
yeah, I can write this down. So it's 14 and 12 then.
Yeah. Can I visibly see that it's happening? Like, can
yes,
I
you
somehow
can.
see that Rhea's being dealt some more damage?
Yeah, you can see the creature reacts to pain by tightening its grip,
Ooh.
and that like you hear like the shuffling of her armor that like gets bent underneath the crushing weight. Silence. Now it's your turn.
Yeah. Silence will... Can I actually... I'm not sure if I can do this, but can I lay on hands myself?
Yes. Touch
Well
any
then.
willing creature.
Are you a willing creature to yourself?
I was discussing this with myself because Silence is kind of, like a paladin. So question if he would heal himself rather than his friends. But I think in this situation it calls for it. So he's going to use gain 15 HP, which brings me to 16.
Nice.
And then that's an action. And then, as a bonus action, I will cast a spell, which is Shield of Faith. And I will cast it on myself as well.
Shield of Faith. Is the lay on hands a bonus action or?
No, Shield of Faith is bonus action.
Ah, I see. Nice.
Okay, and so Amber has a sanctuary on her. Rhea is being clutched. So Silence will actually, take out his shield and the mace, and he will position himself like here, so that he is like, kinda he's offering himself as a target for the creature.
I see. Now it's the mage's turn. It's a... Let's say... What is it? Let's say it's a young man of like darkened skin. From a place far away from here. And he runs inside and as soon as he... Well, it's really dark in here, but you guys are all fighting this creature. From the Shadowfell. It must be a lost. and he casts light on his staff and moves up to here. Let's see, can I do that? Is light an action?
Yes, light is an action.
Do I need to touch something? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's moving up to here. What is the size? 20-foot radius. Yes, this is perfect. The creature is being shined by the light spell on his staff as he calls out Gandalf style the words, "By the light, your treachery shall be seen by all." Raising the staff, the creature pulls away from the light. You guys all see its ugly face now. As long as he's in the light, he is not protected by the Shadowfell. Your weapons shall harm it much more. Ember.
Yeah. Can I help Raya out?
Probably.
Then I will do that.
How are you helpful?
By loosening its grip or by completely ripping its grip on her apart?
You can do an athletics check to free Rhea from the tightening embrace.
That's an 11. That's fucking shit.
You try to pull, but the harder you pull, the tighter he squeezes, to the point where you're unsure to go through with it, and just yank her free, risking her bleeding out from it.
Can I use my inspiration?
I mean, you can do it anyways. Do you wish to pull her free?
Yes.
You
I want
wanted
to
to use your inspiration?
Yes.
Okay, roll again.
Okay, that's
no
a
dice.
24.
No, you did a roll, and then
That's
you
a
said
no,
you use
right.
inspiration, so it's the first roll.
Yep.
Wait, then inspiration does not do anything.
It does. It gave you the other check.
But the other check was already the better one.
What? No.
Oh, are you saying you're raging, so you have advantage on all strength checks?
Yes.
Then
Oh.
inspiration doesn't do anything because you already have advantage.
Yes, then
You
it
know,
doesn't do
it
anything.
gives you advantage. It doesn't give you a reroll. I just let you guys reroll because otherwise you always forget to use inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then it doesn't do anything, then I don't.
Yeah, you keep it.
Well, it would have been a 9, and you don't know that if it's a 9 or 24.
But it's an 11 now.
I mean, look, we are at session 20. You should know this by now. I don't know.
You keep changing the rules on it inspiration
I
every few
don't.
sessions.
I don't. I'm pretty consistent about it.
To only say you're consistent with what is critting everyone to death.
Well, you used your inspiration. You rolled a 9.
That was my... But you didn't... You just said I don't get a reroll with inspiration.
Yes, you gain advantage. So when you roll and you say, I want to use my inspiration, you roll again. Because we cannot take the 8, right, on the roll. If you were on a table, you rolled an 11, and then you say, I use inspiration, so you roll again.
Ah, now it makes sense.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't make sense to me.
I agree.
So I just used my inspiration for nothing because it's still an 11.
It could have been a success, but it was not.
Okay, I just wasted my inspiration.
Yes.
And that's why I don't want to use it, because when I do use it, I always waste it.
I mean,
Well-
look, if it's a bad roll, that's a bad roll.
Rhea is
Alright.
trying to get out of that creature's grip. She has disadvantage, right?
Yes. Yes.
Even though Amber tried to help?
Amber, if Amber succeeded, she would be free.
Ah, okay.
I would have just said I use the help action to help her so she gets to roll normal.
Well, now
Well-
we have 2 dice on the table, so
Yeah.
I was not sure what you wanted to do. If you wanted to help,
I wanted to help her
okay.
to get free.
And I said, okay, roll an athletics check, and you agreed
Yes.
to this. And you
Yeah.
rolled the athletics check, and then you spend the inspiration on it.
Yeah, let's keep getting on because this is just making me angry again.
Rare Metalborn.
So she's gonna try. I mean, she's frightened. She wants to get away.
Indeed, disadvantage.
She's probably white as a wall. And
She
she
is
rolls with
indeed
disadvantage.
a winter Eladrin right now. It's a success.
Yeah. I think so.
With Amber's help, narratively speaking, you break free.
Don't
from the
mock
embrace.
me.
You are trying to help her. And
Yeah,
you
He's
I
mocking me
succeed.
right now.
I'm
No,
not.
he's not.
I'm not.
I feel mocked.
That's just like your opinion, man. Rare
Come on.
Metalborn. You are not frightened anymore as soon as you break the grip. You feel your senses coming back to you.
Okay. So she's not frightened. And breaking the grip was an action?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, I guess she will just stand there. She freed herself, but she's not going to run away. If the fear goes away as soon as she slips away, then she's going to stay there and be menacing.
At the start of this turn, you hear another mage approaching a woman by the doors to help you guys out.
I love how everybody's running over Ipo.
Like stomping over him.
Just stumbling over
Oh,
the
shit.
over the.
What is this? I'm Meepo! Aw. Tell.
Tal.
Wolfgar.
Ah, yeah. Well, he can move here, which means he should have really clear shot now. Or here, that would be better, because he will be moving the thing away. And he takes another shot.
Pew pew!
Rather, the cat will.
A magical force gathers as it shoots a beam of force towards the creature.
I tried.
That sounded so lame.
No, it's awesome.
Now this is how it sounds when a player mocks another player, Amber.
Wait, but I wasn't mocking another player. Stop dragging me into this.
No, I was saying she is mocking you by saying that sounded so lame.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that she did, but I'm just immune to that.
14 misses, sadly.
Oh, so he does the firebolt as well.
Firebolt.
Nope.
About.
Look, clearly you need to use higher level spells. As this creature is impervious to all of your attempts.
I don't think it will matter if I roll this badly.
Well, I'm just saying,
Narratively.
Tell doesn't know how his dice rolls. He just knows that his cantrips are not effective.
Short thing about grappled. If the creature that is grappling is pushed away from the target, the grapple automatically ends.
Ooh, cool.
Interesting. I think it depends on how somebody's grappled, but in most cases, I would say yes.
I'm gonna post it in the Discord.
Yeah, sounds good. You know, I'm just thinking, you know, if you're like chained up and that counts as grappled or something like that. Yeah, I said Ipo's turn, so...
The grappled creature, not the
A
grappled.
grappled creature, so we would have to like shove the, you know, person being grappled.
It's the other way around, but it's the way.
Ipo rolls a 25 and does
Look.
5 force damage.
Ipo being an awesome warlock. Also, it should slam into a wall.
Yeah, it slams into the wall. Slam! Fair! Bunch of boxes everywhere, Fair. As he slams into more boxes, like breaks some of them.
It's completely fine. I'm gonna take -5 again to the attack roll, and I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Do you like do the thing where you pull your longbow and you close one eye so you can aim better even though it doesn't help at all?
Actually, that does help.
Like it always does in the movie, you close one eye, which means you have worse depth perception?
No, I'm an elf. It's natural.
Alright. So it's an 18 -5 then?
It's 23 -5 if it's because inspiration.
Oh, I see.
Believe that hits.
Yes, the 18 hits then, so 23 -5, 18, it hits.
Plus 10 damage.
18 damage.
So,
18 piercing.
let's see, this... well, he was pushed away. The light radius is 20 feet, and it's outside the light radius, so it takes half damage. This is awkward!
Fucking pants.
Ipo is like, Ipo, sorry!
Yeah, yes.
Ipo.
Baka Ipo.
The only time he does something good, he ruins it.
Now it's the last turn. If I cannot hug you, then I shall kill you. As it steps up towards you. Amber, you get an arm spike for 20. As its arm jams into your sides for 18 piercing damage. And another arm spike. Let's see. 1 is silence, 2 is rare.
3 is Amber.
And the other arm spike hitting silence.
Wait a moment. So his armor class is 18, plus 2 for shield, which I said I'm pulling out.
Yes.
Plus.
You have your spell on, +2.
Plus 2 for Shield of Faith.
22.
So, the other arm spike almost hits you, and you prepare the shield. It dodges the shield, but the Shield of Faith slows down its attack just enough for you to knock the arm spike away before it can pierce your flesh.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Silence, you feel... That's good. You feel good about yourself. It's
You
frustrating.
can't take me, Mom. I'm all grown up now. And you are in hell.
What are you talking
She doesn't look like your mom anymore at this point.
Yeah, but I'm making a
Okay,
know.
yes. It's just so funny when you say it like this, Silence.
Amber looks at you like you lost it.
But
Well,
Silence.
he did.
Your mama's so ugly.
Hey, don't shit talk my mom. It's not her fault that she can't swim upstairs. Listen.
That's what Silence would say, yes.
Silence is going to use his inspiration and try to hit the creature with his mace. She's like, hey, creature, here we go. So I'm taking out the inspiration. I'm using the Hellrider mace. That was a good idea to do. So that's 18.
18 is a hit.
And a divine smite is coming.
Smite.
Do I have a spell slot free? I do have the last spell slot. So I will divine smite. which will do a lot of damage.
But you have
To the
second level spells
eight.
from there?
To the 8. First level. I don't have a second level spells yet.
Oh, right, we're not level 8.
Yep. So, Hellrider Mace damage plus roll 2d8. That's another 9, so that's 6 magic bludgeoning plus 9.
So 15?
I think radiant.
Normally it's radiant, yes.
I think it's radiant. Yeah, 15 altogether.
It's bloodied, it's quite hurt. But it's still struggling against you guys.
Well, then it's going to get a shield bash.
Shield push.
Shield bash, you know, like I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to push it away towards the wall. That's the only thing I want to do with that. So, athletics, right? That's a 20.
Is it an opposed roll?
Yeah, that's what we used to do. Opposed strength checks. It's a shove
19.
action, basically.
You succeed.
Yeah, I do. I'm awesome.
Dunk.
Can you stop throwing it into the darkness?
No, it's okay. It will work out. Don't worry.
You're an elf, you can see in the dark.
That's the end of my turn.
So now it's the mage's turn, but they see it's quite bloodied. So
Just shoot it.
well, I do not wish to kill Steel. You know, it kind of looks like a.
Just kill it!
All right, fine. The two mages step inside, and they, by a flick of their hands, you guys see. Okay, let's see. I need to double check something. Oh wow, that spell is wrong.
You are wrong.
No, I mean it's wrong on the spell sheet. It shouldn't work like this.
Oh, okay.
So let's-
Yeah, this happens all the time.
yeah, but so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wouldn't be the first time a spell is described differently on the sheets than it is in the actual game rules.
So they cast magic missile, but when I click the magic missile button, it does 1d4 damage, not 3d4 plus 3.
Well, then just roll the
You
dice.
have to roll 3 times.
Probably because you can redirect the missiles at separate targets.
Yep.
Both of them start casting magic missiles as a volley of missiles starts peltering this creature.
I mean, half a dozen is hardly. Wait a moment.
As both of them cast like 7 magic missiles they release.
Yes. They use their spells at higher levels.
Dealing an obliterating amount of force damage upon this creature, destroying it.
Let me guess from the book side, it's just this is a battle you have to wait X turns, then the mages will just pelt it to death.
No, this is something that Zonalar completely cooked up by himself.
Is it?
Yeah.
My fucking god.
Also, Wolfgard,
Yep.
is this how the Grey Knights felt when they saved you guys in my campaign?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. I like this is the first time a kill steal really hurts me.
I don't feel. I'm already hurt. I don't feel hurt by the kills.
It had 9 hit points left. They were like, yeah, you go ahead. It's almost dead. You guys got this. But Amber insisted.
I don't care. Just murder this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Both mages stepped towards it. A creature by the shadow fell. They are attracted to negative emotions, especially when they overwhelm somebody. Curious. Normally they wouldn't leave their realm to visit somebody in this one. Something really grave must have happened. They start studying it. Quite strange indeed.
Silent. Wanna explain why it was hugging you?
Who are you and why are you talking to me? Also, thanks for the help, actually. It was nice
I'm traveling with them.
with these guys.
Yes.
Oh,
Name's Via.
hi.
And now, wanna explain why they were hugging you again?
Hi, I am Ipo.
How do you not remember her? She was traveling with us for like a week.
I
He
just.
seems,
What do you
kinda
mean?
confused.
What do you mean us? I just defeated the demon from the Shadowfell who tried to impose itself as my mother. I am obviously, a guard from Candlekeep, right, guys?
No.
No.
Did he get hit over his head? Because that is you. This kind of seems like concussion effect or something.
No, that's not a concussion. It's something else.
Well, you are a visitor here. A
Am I?
seeker, so to say. Yes, you have arrived with your companions, it looks like.
Wait,
Yeah, I
these
think we need.
people?
I need to. I need. He thinks needs to talk to the Sylvira.
Hey, you wizardy type. What do the Lost actually do? These things.
They kill people. Is
And
my guess.
yeah,
Well,
outside of
in
that-
the Shadowfell is a negative plane that reflects this one. And the Lost, there are different creatures known as the Sorrowsworn. Normally we know about 5 different ones. And the Lost, they find visitors who have marooned and lost themselves in the twisted landscape. They represent anxiety and fear that people experience when they cannot find their way.
Yeah, we should find the person that actually summoned this thing.
I want to
No.
punch you so hard, but that wouldn't do anything.
So Jezebel speaks up, a small Quasit says, "This was a natural occurrence. There was no portal summoned, it appeared."
I mean, the person that is in the great distress that this creature was trying to target. Is it you, fair elf woman? He says to Rhea as he saw that the creature hugged her.
Rhea speaks, "When we entered the room, this creature hugged you."
Me?
Yes.
Okay, that's strange.
I hope
I
it was
remember.
the cause of the sudden memory loss.
Dragonborn, what is my name?
Yours? You're that chap from, that helps me guard Candlekeep. Wait, no, was that Rhea?
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, yours? Fair Elven? I have no idea. But I must say, you look very pretty.
What's your name?
Well, it's obvious.
You know your name, yes.
Yeah, it's Silence.
Oh, your actual
Hello,
name.
nice to meet you. What is your name?
Let's drag him to Sylvira.
I mean, do you want to? I mean, the mages are like standoffish. Like, we're not dragging somebody who doesn't want to be dragged.
Okay, we are ushering him. There's someone you need to talk to very fast because she wants to talk to you. So let's get going.
Why don't you follow us, Sir Knight?
Yes, obviously, I need to go to my superiors for the debriefing.
Yes, we're going to see your superior.
Candlekeep.
What do we do with the corpse of this thing?
Just let it rot. I'm sure they rot easily.
We can dispose of it, no problem. Shouldn't take much time.
They just send it to hell or something. No, John sent it to hell. I don't want to see it again.
It is.
It's about 30-second animation. Sorry.
And then it just sinks to the ground and leaves.
Yeah, exactly.
The two mages will perform a rite to send its spirits back to whence it came. As you guys leave the room, and Jezebel leads you back to Sylvira Salvikas. Silence, you have returned.
Have I? Yes, I have. I have returned. I have vanquished the demon that you sent me to vanquish. It is now dead. I mean, the mages helped, as usual.
He lost it.
Curious.
He thinks he's a guard of. Well, he
He
says
lost
he's a
his
guard.
memory.
It's
It's
not.
like only temporal though, so I wonder if just waiting would do the thing.
I see you're afflicted, Silence.
Am I? Well, I mean, yes, I was hurt by the creature. Apparently, it hugged me.
Do you remember what happened last week?
Yes.
Where were you?
It was, as usual. Nothing much happened. I think I was in Candlekeep, like always.
Last week you were in Baldur's Gate.
I've never been to Baldur's Gate. That makes no sense.
And you arrived here with those companions you see around you.
Oh, please don't say the word companion.
You must gather your companions to venture forward.
Look,
sorry,
I don't. Yeah, I don't understand. I've just met these people. I mean, they are great. I really appreciate the help,
Hold still.
adventurers.
He grabs your face and looks into your eyes. He turns your neck around.
I'm perfectly fine.
She's using a light spell, like right in front of your eyes, like on her fingertip.
Perfectly fine having half my HP, but I mean, perfectly fine.
At least you have half of them.
Shut up! I saved your ass.
Where did you grow up?
Here, obviously.
No.
What do you mean, no? You can't just
Curious.
change my past like this.
He is afflicted by madness.
Madness?
What do we do about it? Like, I think
This is-
punching him isn't doing much. And
This isn't madness. This is Candlekeep.
no, you
Hard
are
to
mad.
say.
This is Candlekeep. You are mad.
To be fair, he's fairly, calm for someone who's mad.
But there's howling mad and stone licking mad, and there's just whatever he is mad.
Just forming a false memories mad?
Yes.
There is
It is-
nothing we can do about this. It must pass by its own. If it passes. I
Great,
cannot
he's-
tell how strong his affliction is.
Well,
Well, this is really not my field, but we can always try to, the second concussive force. That sometimes work.
I do not think that is a good idea.
I'm pretty sure breaking his skull would just break his skull.
are you talking seriously about breaking my skull?
Well,
No, we're just dismissing. We're just dismissing the notion of doing so.
Also, that is very unlikely because, Dragonborn have very thick skulls by default.
Yes, I do.
You be silent.
Well, okay. Can I go now?
No.
I want to go to my cell and read some books.
This is gonna be hard.
I actually wanted to go do that as well.
Why don't
Yes.
you take care of your... Those are your friends. They have been with you for quite some time.
I mean,
they will
they'll-
help you, find your
They-
way to where you sleep and all of that.
Oh, well. Oh. Okay, I guess. Is this some kind of like, are
Of
we,
course, you
like-
know that I am an archmage of Candlekeep,
Yeah.
Yes,
what-
of the
yes,
highest
I would-
station. So
I will
you
do
will
whatever you are telling me. I just want to ask if this is like some kind of like, a elaborate joke.
just
Is it-
take
Is
a,
it my birthday today or something?
just take a vacation, take a few days off,
Okay.
see how you feel after
Yeah,
some time.
I really need a healer actually.
Good.
Yes, you do.
He says as he's like as his blood is like pooling on the floor alongside his legs.
You are whining about your blood and Amber's just barely having any left.
Yeah, but she's also not nice to me like these other people.
I'm
Well,
nice for Amber standards.
she's not nice to anyone.
What about that big lizard of his?
What do you mean, Big Lizard? Are you?
Oh, the
Are
war
you
drag,
trying
yeah.
Maybe he will help to remember him.
Look, can I like get some rest first, please? Maybe before we like continue with this charade for whatever purpose this is. Look, Archmage, I really don't understand why you're doing this, but you are an Archmage of Candlekeep, and I live to serve.
Of course you do.
May I?
She ushers for you guys to like remove Silence.
Yeah.
I mean, not remove him. She doesn't want you to throw him off the cliff or something.
I think that would be a good decision. We would do him a favor by now.
So yeah, I leave it up to you guys. What do you want to do?
I want to say this is also Nala's doing.
I wanted to save my own problems, but now I'm settled with someone else's problems.
That's how it works usually.
I am Ipo.
You're useless.
That's mean.
I know.
Why would you say something like this?
Because I need to vent. This is too much.
Yeah, why are
I'm
you?
sorry.
Why are you so mean to this little guy? He did.
It's
some...
okay. Your apology is accepted.
You did great, actually, little guy.
Yay!
Awesome magic you had there, but it kind of smelled like, you know. It smelled strange. I
You
didn't
smell
like the smell.
strange.
I serve my master.
Okay.
He has his master, you have yours. Let's go see your drag. He's gonna miss you.
I don't know what Drake you are talking about.
You guys reach the stables.
Well, I guess you don't get a choice.
Unless you guys didn't walk towards the stables, like I'm assuming.
I mean, we've got two badly wounded people. One badly wounded and one like wounded. So
Yes, and one is whining about it, the other one is not.
So, I mean, they're guiding you. You don't really... do you recognize Candlekeep?
me?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. He just thinks he lives like somewhere completely different.
Yeah. They lead you away from where you would usually sleep to the stables.
Why are we going to the stables? I really need to lie down. The fight was tiring.
Do the thing, Silence, says Ipo.
What thing?
The thing where you touch people and heal them.
Oh yes, I should. I mean, even though... I mean, you fought well. And he will touch...
Not for
Amber
me.
And heal her for 5 HP.
Wait, who do you heal?
Amber.
Oh, yeah.
Just out of random. She looks the worst off, doesn't she?
Yeah,
Looks
probably.
She looks like a walking mess.
Well, she's a little bit of a less of a walking mess. Some of your wounds have now started to close. Then, I don't want to owe you any debts.
Right, that's too late.
I don't think so. You helped in that fight, and I healed you. We should be square.
No, we are not.
Don't look. I don't like whatever you are trying to do. So just don't. Let's go do that thing that you all want me to do for some reason. I'm really getting tired of this.
Oh, you're getting tired.
Yes, I am. Now, what's that thing with the war drake? Do we have to fight it? Is it
No!
raiding the stables?
Are you frigging insane? Oh, wait. Forget that I asked that.
He is, kinda.
That's why I said forget it.
Well, he did.
We kind of didn't set up a safe word with Zonalar.
Safe word for what?
Safe word for when we can return to normal.
Oh,
yeah,
I
let's go
know.
to-
I know when you can return to normal.
Alright,
When your HP go to 0.
let's go to the Wardrake then, I guess.
Wait, who of you speaks Draconic? Aside from you.
Ipo raises his hand.
Okay, you have to talk to the Drake about what's going on.
Also, where is Squeegee?
That's Squeegee. Yeah, where's Squeegee?
Was she with you? Let me think. I think so.
Makes no sense to me that she would be with me. Like, you know.
She was like with the party.
Oh, she was with
at
the rest of the party, yeah.
Yeah, with Sylvira, when she said what's in the puzzle box. So, yeah.
She must be worried sick right now.
Yeah.
What's interesting to me is that after the reveal and after getting scolded by Amber, he still snapped. He's got scolded by nearly everyone, I think.
Yep.
So is Squeegee here? I think maybe Squeegee is by the tavern itself. Because if not, then she's here right now. Do you want her to be here right now? You like, where's
No,
Squeegee?
I think it's gonna be easier if we leave her out of this.
Yeah. Then she's by the tavern.
I think, Wolfer, we can send you to the library. Can you look up something about whatever he has?
Sure, I can do that.
Who is Wolfgar?
Ugh, fuck me. Teller Hallen, Keller Dingsmuster. I just look at the name in Discord and it says just Wolfgar.
Yes. So, well, you guys meet up with the Wardrake. And Silence, you see like this big imposing creature getting led out towards you by a stable boy. And it's looking and it's walking towards you enthusiastically.
Okay, it's not attacking anyone. Why are we keeping such a dangerous creature on the, premises of Candlekeep?
It's yours.
What do you mean mine?
It
Do
looks
you have any idea how
confused.
much this eats?
Yes, a lot.
I can't. I mean, but I can't. It's a great gift from you.
It's not a gift, it's yours. It has been for... I don't even know how long.
No, this is obviously not the case. Like, look, it's nice that
Do I
you're
look like
trying
I'm
to
making
give
a
it to me.
joke?
Look, friend, can you finally accept that you just lost your memory? And your memories got somehow replaced by false memories. But be reasonable when all of us and all of people here, including the leaders here, tell you that this is the case, then you should believe it. That is reasonable. Just don't stick to your delusions. They are delusions, and now you should know they are delusions.
You're not a god of no, you're not a god of Candlekeep. You're a fucking Hell Rider and Paladin of
Yes.
Elturel.
You look down on your body. You do see that your clothing is different from the guards of Candlekeep. It looks like. I think like they're wearing all purple and stuff, and you're like all
White and silvery.
yeah.
What is Silence Paladino?
He's not a paladin of a god, but he does wear a pendant in the shape of like a Bahamutian dragon.
Is it visible?
Yes. He uses it and battles it. What
Fia's going to point at it. Does that look like something a guard from Candlekeep would have?
No, this is something that I got from my mother.
Ah, see.
And where is your master right now?
Not here. I don't know. I can't remember.
She's back home, of course.
I wish I could just punch some memories into you like I did with some.
Look, I also wish you could just punch some memories into my head. Maybe you should try.
I didn't. Well,
I'm pretty sure it's not going to work, and it's gonna end very, very badly for everyone involved, especially you and me.
Also, what am I supposed to do with that war drake?
Let's give it a hug. I don't know what you do with a war drake.
it is yours.
It doesn't look like it wants... Well, maybe. Do you want a hug? I ask it in common.
Speak to your draconic, you nitwit.
Oh. Wait, do you understand me if I speak to you in Draconic?
No, but he does.
No, I'm already talking to the Drake.
Well, you're asking him in common, so the Drake just
No, I
looks
switched
towards
to-
you. Okay.
I switched to Draconic as soon as like they told me that I'm a Drake.
Okay. So the war drake will like give like a puff of smoke out of his nostrils.
Does the war drake understand common?
I don't think so. So, wait.
Yeah, Ipo had to explain the situation, so.
Do you want a hug then?
Roll me an insight check.
Yeah, exactly. How do you tell whether a creature wants a hug? That's a 12.
That's a 12. Well, you see, you get the feeling that he's not really down with hugging. It's kind of looking like, it's looking towards you like, what? It doesn't understand what you, well, yeah, no, it's confused by your inquiry.
But, you know, you are a mighty beast. I kinda want to touch you. Can I touch you? Can I pet your head?
You get like a non-committal shrug.
I come close and I pet it on the head. I do it very awkwardly, as if I'm doing it for the first time ever.
It pulls the head away.
Oh,
Instead,
I'm sorry.
it presents you its chest, like by the shoulder area, like the wide neck that leads into the torso.
Am I supposed to like scratch you right now or something? I start scratching its chest.
It looks to be relaxing more. Yeah, that's the stuff.
Well, yeah, it kind of seems like, yeah, we get along nicely, right? What should I call you?
I believe it has name already.
Look, okay, let's go with your theory that I lost my memory. Then I named it probably before, but I don't remember the name. So I have to call it something. I can't just call it Drake.
I have a question. Did Tal heard the name in past week?
You were traveling from Baldur's Gate to Candle Keep.
I would say yes. Everybody probably heard the name. You just don't remember it because you don't pay attention to these things.
Well, Tal does. Because Tal has, absolute memory.
He calls it Barin.
Ah.
B-A-H.
And yeah, Tal also speaks Draconic, so he would remember it. Okay, Tal would just tell him. But it's, yeah, I think you call it Barin.
Barin.
Reacts to his name.
Is that your name?
It looks towards you with like a sense of recognition in his eyes as you speak the name.
That's a nice name.
Wait, Tal speaks Draconic too?
Tal speaks like 17 fucking languages. I don't.
Yeah, well, Tal has intelligence, but
But you did get bonus languages through intelligence.
He has the languages, and he gets some languages from the background as well, because he has the sage background.
Yeah.
Sage. I'm
He's kind of-
ancient.
He's kind of our walking comprehend languages spell.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have that many of them. That was over. Yes.
It's 5.
But then we can Tal can explain it too, and we don't have to not currently there. Ipu have it.
I am Meepo.
Well then, I don't know what happens next. I have no idea
So,
where to go from here.
I'm kind of leaving it up to you guys. Do you wish to continue on, or do you wish to rest and see if things improve, or what's the plan?
That sounds fine.
Yeah, rest sounds nice.
Yeah, I have some research to do, so
Yeah, you go back to the sleeping quarters. It looks like, Silence, that you're sharing the sleeping quarters with other people, but there's also, one of the beds has your belongings on it.
Oh.
At least they tell you it's yours.
I guess these are mine then. But where is the book? I wanted to read. I distinctly remember I wanted to read a book.
what?
I just don't know which one. Well, it was on my bed. In that other room, in that other life that you are telling me is false.
Well, do you see any book here?
No, I
No,
don't.
he said it's in the other room.
Can't you borrow me a book? I really wanted to read a book.
Do you know where the room is?
Yes, it's where all the other guard rooms are.
I don't want to reinforce his madness, but do you think this could help in any way?
Well, I think it could be interesting to see if he actually remembers, realistic memories and the book actually is there, or if it's completely made up. And if that, in that case, the book wouldn't be there. Either way, it will be interesting.
So instead of resting, you wanna go read a book?
Yeah, we're going to see if there is a book in a place he says there should be a book that he wants to read into.
Yes.
Oh, he totally gets lost on the way. He's like, he walks in a general direction of the quarters.
The
and
Necessarium?
then- of the necessarium, and then he gets like lost
Hmm.
as soon as you enter the.
I see. I believe this proves that your false memories are completely constructed by someone who doesn't know the inner, the inner space of this place. So they just, put in just vague memories of the space and direction. But you obviously don't orient yourself here as you would if you actually lived here.
Wait, do you think I'm under some kind of a curse?
Well, that is possible. Yes, curse. Or
No,
spell.
that would be easily visible. I mean, for a mage.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
everyone
pretty
keeps
cool.
telling me that I'm cursed, and I kind of see where they're going with it.
Doesn't
Yeah,
seem that there is an easy solution for you either.
Do you remember what I can do with my left arm?
I mean,
Well,
Wolfgar would know that curses are not easily visible. It really depends from curse to curse.
I said easily visible for a mage.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not a thing. It depends from curse to curse whether or not a curse is visible.
Yes. I mean, it can be curse that's specifically made to remain hidden, in which case it would be very hard to detect.
What if he's just replacing his loss about Edgeworld with constructing something about Candlekeep?
Well, yes. It could be one-time thing, actually. It just could have erased this memory, replace them with something else, and then
Lost? What lost?
your memories.
No, in your city.
What do you mean my city? What do you mean lost my city?
it kind of.
Can't lose a city.
Well, you are.
Hey guys, internet connection dropped for me. That's why it started. Let's see if I can get it back in. So yeah, I don't know, the internet connection dropped. So it's still recording, but I need to figure this out. Let's see.
Also give you a red herring, so that's great.
I am back.
I
Yes.
told them everything.
He ruined the mystery.
I did not ruin it, you already got it.
Because it was like,
So do you want to say
Getting-
again? You want to say it again so that the viewers know what's going on with you?
I can, but I was saying it specifically when I knew that viewers don't know what's going on with me.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
everyone who can count 2 and 2 together can.
You're clearly going insane. That's what's happening with you.
I mean,
I mean,
he is mad. That's yes.
Yeah, I guess we have to go back and pick up Siren. Or something completely new.
That's also a possibility.
I want to
Got it.
know. Personally, I want to know what you guys want to do about this. If you guys want to continue, if you want to wait it out, or if you want to try out a bunch of different stuff to see if it jogs his memory.
The first thing is you're gonna do some research about this shit.
I would like to let the other people from the party decide.
Well,
yeah.
yes, they want to. He got lost, and I guess if we find a way, there will be no book there.
No book? No
No.
bug?
Well, yes, because we are talking about he remembered having started a book, so
Oh,
we went looking for it, and it won't be there because it's just false memories.
yes.
So yeah.
Are you
we-
asking? Like in the necessariums, are you asking if he left a book there?
Yes.
All right. So, Washik, tell me, last session, did you want to do some research and get some books?
Yeah, well, he actually wanted to do... I, as a player, don't even remember, but I do remember that I wanted to do some research, which I didn't get to. I just don't know about what, which is funny. But yeah, that's why I implanted that false memory about, taking out a book and reading it.
Then there is no book waiting for Sir Silence.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, there is probably no slave for him to sleep.
They got all the books that you asked for, Wolfgar.
Great. Wonderful. So let me look into this. Also, can you find me some books on memory loss, false memories, memory affecting spells, maybe?
Madness.
Madness? Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Wonderful.
You gain a bunch of books. It's a lot of books. Like you asked for 5 different things.
Oh, and stuff about demonology.
Yeah. So, Wolfgar, there is a spell called Modify Memory that powerful mages and bards are able to cast to change what people think happened. That could be used to have changed Silence's mind.
Yeah, he will look into those and how those could be detected.
I think. Let's see. Yeah.
Huh?
Is he just breaking out again?
No, I'm reading if you can detect the spell itself.
So, what are your other plans, guys?
Well, you just fucked up my plans.
I'm sorry. I also thought that it would work.
It's not hilarious, but we're talking about nothing ever works out with.
I mean, you know what? I actually like that style. This is the way I GM myself. Like, every time you think you are, going to solve whatever issue you have, you gain another issue.
Yeah, but I don't want to pile up the issues.
Yeah, that's what happens in my games, and then I am having myself as a GM. I'm having such a big trouble to just, find a way how to solve everything. And I'm kind of thinking, like, if I'm having trouble finding a way, how are the players going to find a way to solve this?
And they won't.
Yeah, I was about to say the answer has 4 letters. It's don't. And won't.
Too late.
So okay, as you're reading into the spell, and you gain an understanding of it, but it's way too complicated to like grasp your head around how to cast it yourself.
Okay.
But what you can glean from this is, if somebody would cast it, he can concentrate upon the spell for up to a minute to change and shape the memory of what happened in the last 24 hours. For like up to like for a few minutes. It's like it says like up to like 8 to 10 minutes. And and that's like that doesn't seem to be the thing that's happening here.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be it because he has lost more than 24 hours. Okay, then maybe it's not magical. He will try to look into medical books instead.
Yeah, it does sound like he is afflicted by madness. And there isn't much written about madness. It says like humans or creatures that explore the unexplained or meet creatures out of this world or outside of the realm of possibilities, that it drives them mad, especially when it's intentioned with magic.
Is there anything about treatment?
It says depending on how grave the event was, there needs to be a catalyst for it, like being visited by a beholder or something really otherworldly, or facing a kraken. It could be a short-term effect that would last a few minutes, or a long-term effect that could last a few days. But some never recover.
That's not good.
It can be from anything from people falling unconscious, having vivid hallucinations, or suffering from extreme paranoia. And it does mention something about people afflicted by madness suffering from amnesia. To the point where they don't even know themselves anymore.
See, a note written. Well, is there anyone in the Candlekeep who is like like the doctor or someone with some medical knowledge? A
So
priest,
roll me an Arcana check.
right?
You can choose Arcana or Medicine.
Can I help him with Arcana?
Arcana.
Yes, you can help. So you gain advantage. As Amber actually helps you with research.
Yes, because she's proficient in Arcana.
Unbelievable. 19 then.
19.
How is it unbelievable?
There are spells that can help you. One spell that is recommended by when you think somebody is not in the right mind is a spell called Calm Emotions that can suppress the effects of the madness for the duration of the spell. And there's also possible to remove the madness with a lesser restoration spell. And depending on the source of the madness, a remove curse or dispel evil might prove effective.
I see. Well, then Tal will go around asking if anyone in Candlekeep can cast any of these spells. Especially the Calm Mind would be perfect.
Yes, I think you would find such a person in the temple
Wonderful.
that would be willing to aid you.
Great. Then he will go and get the Sounds and the Ember and the rest of the group, pretty much. And I found someone who I believe might help, even though it seems that his issues are not as much arcane as medical. But there are some spells that might help him restore his memories, at least a little bit.
That sounds wonderful. I would be forever in your debt.
Yeah, just cut it down with the forever.
To be fair, it's not that big deal. We already raised few guys from that, so that's probably more than that. No.
Wait, we did that? I with you?
Well, yes. Like her. He points to Thea. No, Thea. The Rhea.
Rhea?
Rhea. Yeah.
Yes. She waves at you.
Yeah, well, that must have been something.
So yeah, I don't remember the name of the temple. It's somewhere in the book. I have no idea what's it called.
Doesn't Ogma have temple here there? That would make sense.
Yes. The House of the Binder, a large temple of Ogma,
Yes.
with plenty of space to allow his faithful to camp and socialize. Yeah, so it leads you to the Temple of Ogma, and you speak with a priestess that will help you out for a donation.
Yeah, I expected that. So, how much is expected of us to donate?
Well,
I will donate this.
she
fund.
says like how much you think, how much your heart tells you to.
I have a question for you, companions.
Companions.
Yes.
Don't ever use that word again.
I'm sorry, why? Well, okay.
Just don't.
I'm not sure how I should call you. I mean, you're supposed to be my friends, but for me, we've never met, so it's kind of complicated.
You can just go with Ember or the Anger Lady.
Oh yeah.
Amber is fine.
Okay. Well,
Also, I'm not that angry anymore. Yeah.
I have a question since I want to pay for the services of this temple. Did I treasure my memories?
Uh, uh, well, I mean, they were kind of bad, which is probably the reason why you forget them, but they were your memories. Those memories are who you are, and it's better to be, who you actually are instead of this person you just made up.
You practically couldn't stop ranting about them.
Well then, would 20 gold be enough of a donation then here?
She holds up like a donation box and says, give whatever, give as much as your heart tells you to.
Well then, I will, slip 20 gold coins one after another into the donation box.
Clink, 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 clink.
Oh, I've done
Alright.
that in real life.
20 times later, she
20 times later.
she puts the box aside and starts casting. You specifically asked for a lesser restoration. I believe.
I don't know. I don't know what Tal asked for.
Yeah, what did you ask for, Tal?
That's Wolf's
Primarily the most effective one, which was the calm mind, I believe.
Calm,
That's the
calm
least effective,
emotions.
Calm emotions, yeah, that was supposed to be the most effective one.
Yeah, it's like calm emotions would like lift it for a short time, and lesser
The restoration
restoration
would lift it permanently.
yeah would get rid of it.
Okay, well then, if they can do lesser restoration, he will ask for that then.
Yes, they say that they can. They have the powers. By the powers of Ugma, it shall be granted. And she says, I was just thinking she needs to pray for it and do it the next morning, but we can do it now.
I mean, we can skip to next morning.
Yeah, Amber does more research about her demon arm then.
Yeah, alright, yeah, she says she can do it the next morning. She must commence her prayers in the morning to be granted the gifts by Ugma. But it shall be so, you shall meet her by sunrise in the temple.
And by that time, Silence will have fled Candlekeep.
Well, then we shall return in the morning, Isha, which is totally not her name, but he just says it.
Amber, what do you wish to research?
Basically everything that I can find about demon appendage grafting shit and how to get rid of it. And what long-term negative consequences it would have if some archmage wouldn't have mugged it.
You find one book. It's not really a book. It seems to be a journal. And it's in the name of a medical researcher. As it describes the events of having met a man with the legs of a demon that has traveled great distances but was not in control of where they would go and was shortly found dead in a battlefield. That's all you find about it.
Guess I have to ask the archmage about this.
I like how no one noticed that Lalu is here.
I noticed it a long time ago, but Lalo is not saying anything.
Oh,
Yes,
Lalo's here.
I know.
Hello.
Hi guys. I
Hey,
don't want
Hippo.
to interrupt.
Look, it's fine. Silence lost his mind. He
Yes,
didn't recognize
Sam
Ippo.
He already told me everything about today's campaign.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So. Yes, Amber, you do not find any information in the books here. You want to speak to Silvira?
Well, she's the only person I know that knows anything about this.
All right, yeah. Are any of your companions with you?
Even if he doesn't want to, I would take Wolfgar at a minimum with me. Maybe even Silence. Just so maybe he remembers something, and Sia can... Well, she gets taken with us for completionist.
You don't ask Ipo to join
But
you?
I don't know what to do with Ipo right now because Ipo's player is here, but he's not here, so he's just there.
Oh, are you busy, Lalu, or do you want to play?
Yes, I can play.
Yeah, then consider
Guess the whole
yourself
party
in
is
the scene.
going there then.
So,
I mean, this is a
Amber,
party problem anyway, because if I lose my shit, then
you've
this is gonna
asked,
be a problem of everyone
you've
else.
asked to visit me? What is it that you need?
You did something to my arm, right?
I did.
What's the long-term consequences of keeping this thing around?
It is still the arm of a demon. I have heard of demonic influences in people, but usually it's not a direct transplantation of a limb. This is highly unusual and unexplored. The fact that you are sane speaks for your character.
Well, I wasn't as sane as I am now.
I removed the influence of the person that, did this to you. It was using the arm as a catalyst to find you wherever you are. And, about her plans I can only speculate, but I would assume that it was grooming you and exploring the events unfolding from you having the arm.
Why would anyone do that?
Nefarious purposes?
Well, that's an obvious reason.
I cannot tell.
Can you
Long-term
research this thing while
consequences?
it's still on me?
I guess we could. Yes, we can run a few tests, see if we gain anything from it.
Because if this thing has any influence on me in the future, not because of the person who did it, but because it's, well, demonic, I don't think I can keep this thing around.
That is my guess.
And I don't want to wake up like I did with the first time, having killed everyone I know.
Demons are chaotic creatures. They all have a mind of their own. Even this arm. It is not a demon. It has the instincts of one.
Well, it nearly ate the soul of a friend.
It could be that this is quenched by the connection snapped by my hands. But I cannot tell its long-term consequences. I would have to study somebody living long enough to know what happens.
I don't think we have that much time.
Well, I don't think you wish to be the hamster in this experiment. Hamsters are canon in DnD.
It's not like we have many hamsters around that are suitable.
Indeed. I do not wish to play with your life, it is your own.
But if this thing takes over, then it's not my own anymore anyway, so... What the hell?
Poignant.
Wolfgar, you said you can replace this thing if necessary?
Sure.
You did it before.
Yes.
Maybe that's an option. Let's say we let the mages research it some, come to a conclusion, hopefully, and then we can decide if we cut it off or whatever.
All right.
Maybe I have someone who has some more answers if he bothers to show up again.
So Amber, they ask you to stay here as she calls up a few like medical experts. What they get a cleric and a monk, and they ask and they want to strap you down on like a bench with your arms and legs spread, as they will do a bunch of experiments on it.
Is that necessary that they strap me down completely?
Yes, in case that the arm does overcome you from the experiments, it is important.
Wouldn't it be enough to strap the arm down?
I mean, you might have a super violent reaction and they don't want to risk it.
Emma looks back at the super violent reactions she had in the past. Okay. Yeah, I guess you can. That's for the party that day.
So
I don't
yeah,
think they need to
yeah,
stick
yeah,
around
yeah,
if
yeah.
they don't want to.
No, we go to the next morning. Amber, do you wish to be around in the morning when it's happening?
If the mages don't meet me at that time, then yes.
Yes, yeah, you can go. You will have been awake all night then.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. It was a painful process. They did a bunch of experiments. Some of them hurt, others are completely harmless to your body. But they were looking how much of what's happening to the arm that you can feel and have control over, and what you don't have control over. You are not exhausted because you rolled a 15.
Do I regain hit points?
Nope. You did not have time for a long rest. You can take a short one at some point. Sure.
Do I regain hit points?
Yes.
Hooray!
You guys all had a long rest except for Amber, who spent all night being getting probed at.
Get being a hamster.
Yeah. Yeah, Silence, if you sleep, then you have all health back.
Ah, I don't have to. Yeah, that's only for short rest. Sorry.
Yes. You reach the temple, and the saint asks you to to like stand by the altar with her, like next to her.
I will do that.
And she starts casting the spell. Silence. It comes back to you. What is your earliest memory?
He was found. Like, he has little flashes of being a, super young dragonborn in a foresty area, eating like mice.
Like you were feral, basically?
Yeah, like feral, like a person, because dragonborn are actually mostly just people looking different.
Yeah.
So, but he was small, and he did not know from where or to where he came or he was going, and happened upon a pair of people who were traveling by carriage and they saw him, and they took him in because he was really like malnourished and also really cute because silver scales and all that.
Did he try to eat them?
Nah, I don't think so.
You
He basically fell into the way of their carriage, like being underfed.
What is the next big point in your life after that? This is what you remember.
Entering the academy, probably.
So,
It
like
was a-
from being picked up by some guys, you entered the academy next.
Nah, but like it happened a lot of things. Like these guys brought him up, So.
Oh,
first
was
there
that the noble
school.
family that actually found you?
Yeah, that was the noble family.
Ah, I see. Yes.
They had no children of their own, and they took him in and quickly realized that he is no pet, but he could be a foster child. So they became foster parents of his, and took care of him as a child. Would be taken care of. He was a little bit, hard-headed and feral from the beginning, but also, kind of, what you call it? He would repay kindness with kindness, and it was
Yeah.
like his nature.
Tell me the hardest point within the academy for you. What was the low point?
I think there was some.
Like, did you fail a test and they wanted to
Yeah,
refuse
totally.
you?
No. He failed several times, but I'm thinking about what was the worst thing that he ever failed and what he had the biggest trouble. You know what? I think it was when he broke several weapons in a row, and his like normally very tough but very level-headed mentor would just cast him out, just be done with him, start screaming and just kick him out for some time, so that the mentor could cool off, because he was also it was super ridiculous how this kid was breaking one weapon after another. So he felt alone, and he was too ashamed to go tell his foster parents, and so much alone. And he decided that that's bad, and that he should start making some friends, because obviously that's it's really bad being alone like this when something bad happens to you. Yeah, that was.
What's
the
the
worst part.
next impactful moment in your life?
Well, then he remembers a mission that he got as almost a full-blown, or like one of his first missions that he got being a full-blown knight was he was supposed to hunt down some bandits, and while hunting for those bandits found a caravan. Well, basically it was a diplomatic mission of elves, and they were beset by those bandits that he was supposed to hunt, and one of the guards was wounded, and he felt it was his fault, so he served as a guard until the elven mission reached their destination. Trouble there was that the diplomat in charge was a lady whom he fell madly in love with, on the first sight, but he never said anything. He just stared at her all the time that he could, and spent every second he could by her side, as posing for that guard that wasn't there because he was wounded and was being taken care of, until they reached their destination. Then they parted ways, and he never saw her again. I don't think he even knows her name. And then he just returned from his mission.
What
and
was
never
the next
spoke about the thing.
important moment in your life after that?
I think it was when cultists of Tiamat killed one of his companions from the from the knighthood. You know, they are not exactly Hell Riders, they are just Knights of Elturel. They're kind
Yeah.
of different. But
I mean,
Uh,
Hell Rider, they call all of the cards of Elturel Hell Riders, technically, but there are different casts within it, depending on your position. If you are veterans, if you're actually one of the riders roaming outside, or if you're a city guard, or if you're like special task force. And
yeah, he was
also-
always like more specialist, and he wasn't alone in that. And you know, he grown close with like, let's say 3 others, and one of them one day just did not come back from his mission. So Silence took it upon himself to go see what happened to that person, and found out that he was murdered by cultists of Tiamat. And that's when he swore to never forgive cultists of Tiamat, to make an exception in his, knightly oath.
Everybody deserves a second chance, except for those guys. Fuck those.
Exactly. And then it was off to Baldur's Gate, and that's how he got to Baldur's Gate, and the rest, everybody knows the rest.
Yeah, you know too, as you open your eyes. And it all came back to you.
Why? I don't know. Why? Did you have to do this?
Yes.
Is this really better?
No, it is not, but
Thank you then, I guess.
I'm pretty
you
sure.
can't run away from who you are, just as I can't run away from who I am.
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed.
Also, it sounded you had some good memories as well. It would be a shame to forget those, wouldn't it?
I mean, I do. I also have a family that's currently in a city in hell. And I
Well,
forgot
then it's
that they
kind
are
of
there.
for you to remember this fact to help them, you know.
Yes, I know. Thank you. I mean, thank you. You are so kind. It hurts.
The priestess hands you a tea. This shall help you.
Yeah, he gulps it down. It's probably too hot. He hates hot things, so he spits it out.
Now they
That's
spit
not
on the floor,
nice.
like in that sacred temple.
That's so rude.
I'm terribly sorry. I'm
It's
still
fine.
a bit
Do not
shaken.
worry about this. You have gone through a lot. One of the acolytes will clean it up.
But
Like one of the
we-
acolytes does like a sigh and pulls up a mop.
But we all have, haven't we? Hey? So, let's go through hell now.
What is Ipo doing in this time as he witnesses this?
To be honest, I don't really know, but maybe I can find some people that they don't know me, so I can walk right in front of them and say, "Hi, I'm Ipo," and you know,
Like the priestess?
maybe steal something, and, you know.
Just being Ipo?
Stealing is bad.
Yeah,
you know, bad.
they are like several hundred candles here. Some of them are lit, some
Oh.
of them don't.
Sounds good.
You could probably swipe one of them or several of them. Do you want a
Do they
candle?
look valuable?
What?
Do they look valuable?
Do they look?
I'm sorry, what?
What do they look like? What's your question?
Do they look
valuable.
valuable?
Yes. Sorry for my pronunciation.
Do you value candles?
He's a kobold. You don't take candle.
You take no
it's-
candle.
You no take
You know-
candle.
If it's not shiny, then I don't give a fuck about it.
No.
Then Ippo is super bored.
It's actually true.
You see, like,
Okay.
several people are putting shiny coins into a box.
Oh, that looks nice.
But there's
Yes.
also somebody like standing next to the box, greeting people who come inside and go outside again. So, you know.
Huh.
But he doesn't always look. He's like just standing nearby, greeting
Yes, and
people and then having a talk.
Okay, so I will try my common strategy. Like, I will do noise with mirror illusion, and then I will just stall it.
Is that a cat outside? Yeah, he starts walking, like looking through the doorway. Why don't you roll me a sleight of hand check?
Hmm.
you know, I don't need to say something, but I feel like I'm ruining his stuff now.
Hmm.
Are you imposing your values on Ippo?
I wanted to say that Amber's going to turn around and put 20 gold into this thing.
Ippo,
It's down. Yes.
as you are getting closer, you notice that Amber is coming towards you, and are you waiting or are you like doing it before she gets there?
Hmm. No, I'm not waiting. I will just stall steal.
So are you? How do you take the whole box?
No,
Or-
just a few coins.
Yeah.
If-
So yeah, you open the box, like dig your claws in it and pull it back out. I see. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I will give you I need you to roll 2d8 3 times. No,
2d8.
2d8 4 times, please.
Four times? Or what?
Yes,
Yeah,
4
4
times.
times.
Oh, okay. So... Oh,
Yes,
that's
I don't-
12. I'm sorry. Like this?
Yes. You have
Okay.
13 gold, 11 electrum, 12 silver, and 14 copper coins.
Oh, okay.
And you're a receiving bastard.
Amber, you reach a donation box. And you put 20 gold inside.
Yes, I will put 20 gold inside.
I'm liking Ippo more and more.
Fia, how do you react to what's happening to Silence? Like, I just want to know, like, what's going through Fia's head.
She's sticking to her thoughts.
What are her thoughts?
What are her thoughts?
How would you know?
The audience can know.
Do you wish to stay mysterious?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what do we see that Fia is actually doing?
Well, she's standing near the doors and watching the whole thing that's happening. Getting kind of amused when she notices Ippo doing his things, but
Any questions do we notice him stealing?
Oh well, I need a perception check then, Fia. Roll higher than a 20.
oh, okay.
Yeah, roll for amusement. Oh, I
She's
mean,
not-
you see Ippo is kind of nearby the box, but you don't catch it happening. You have your suspicions. But you did not see...
I need to literally roll a 20 to notice that.
I mean, I didn't want you to roll, but if you want to...
I have a 5% chance to hit it, and it's a natural 20.
No, I think it's It's a passive thing for you, Amber. You didn't really look for thieves. If that's okay.
Yes, Emma will start looking at his thievery when she actually knows that he's a thief,
Yes,
which he doesn't.
perfect. What do you guys wish to do?
Well, I got some experiments to do.
Yeah. I need to do that research that I wanted to do, but I don't remember what research it was.
That's awkward.
Yeah, no, he wanted to learn about I think Tal already did it, so he will go to Tal and he will like pump him for information on like demons and devils and fiends and how to fight them, because
Yeah,
and what might
I will share everything he found out. Like he has no
So,
reason to.
yes, here is, since it's a lot of information, when we meet a demon or devil, you can ask me what you guys know about it, and I will do my best to give you an answer. And you can if it's like in the heat of a battle, you can also roll a history check real quick to see what you remember on the spot.
Yeah, that sounds great.
What you
Oh,
also
also-
can do, you can open up your monster manual and look up what it says under demons and devils and read up on them, what it actually says in the book.
Okay.
Because that's basically what the book tells me to do to my players. Just tell them what's in the monster manual. And I'm like, I cannot recite 30 pages through a game that's like super boring. I could, but it would be super boring. Do you wish me to open the monster manual and tell you everything that's inside?
No.
Of course not.
No.
I mean, you can open it and look into it, but we don't want you to read out of it.
Yes. So what is in the monster manual about demons and devils and what they do in hell and the abyss and such? You have Talahalnan and to a lesser extent Silence, as much as he can remember. You will have that. You can read up on it as part of the experience of Candlekeep.
Awesome.
Yes. But yes, devils are structured, demons are chaotic.
Oh, I know what I wanted to research. The Cult of the Dead 3. Because Silence knows near nothing about it. And
Alright.
he ran into them before.
Roll me a history check.
Okay. I will roll you one. Once I get to my sheet. History. Yeah, he's not very good at that. That's a 5.
That's a 5. Let's see, what do I know? What do I know? So, you would know the cults of the Dead 3, which means the Dead 3 are Bane, Baal, and Merkel, which are dead gods of bad people. The god of murder, the god of... it's not knowledge, it's like lost knowledge. I don't have it like quite from the top of the head. And Bane, I think Bane was pain, just like pain in general.
I think it was.
Pain. Yes.
Yeah, and butchering the details a little bit. But yeah, they are quite evil, and they have formed a pact together to like help each other out to reach their goals. Quite nefariously so.
I'm kind of more interested in like if there is anything that I can find about the current affairs. Oh, and the shield. That's also a thing that I wanted to research. You know, the shield that we lost? That's tied into this.
Yeah, I mean, so they are cults to evil gods, and they serve them. It's mostly promises through power and knowledge, or just like just sadists who wants to explore or like expand on their evilness. You know that normal society does not allow them to. The cults are a venue to have those people get what they want by making promises.
It's just
Because
organized crime.
yeah, it is organized crime indeed. It does say that like Baldur's Gate has historically have a problem with members of Baal, I believe. And you guys, I mean, you guys actually know the story better than I do of Baldur's Gate 1.
Ah, yeah. That's also a thing. Have we ever learned what's imprisoned actually? Like, what specific thing is imprisoned in the shield of the Hidden Lord?
It's a
Yes.
fiend, that much we know.
No, you do know. I did tell you, as the Archmage told you guys. Silvira told you inside is a pit fiend.
Ah, yeah.
A pit fiend is a very powerful devil. I mean, it's like one of the strongest devils there
And I
is.
can now go into the monsters manual and read down pit fiends.
Yes. Yeah, so like the Cult of the Dead Tree, it's not like a local thing. It's spread throughout the Sword Coast. Depending on areas, it's like bigger or smaller. But like the Borskir Bridge, which is on the edge of Eltogard in the north. That's a bridge that leads like over some water. Has like statues of, I think of Merkel erected on a bridge. It would be that bridge that the elf you guarded to the north. She would have crossed that bridge. Let me type out how you spell it. Yeah, as you do the research, you realize people, Eltorians have destroyed the statues of Merkel there. But then the people got really afraid that they would feel the wrath of Merkel for doing so. So they erected even grander and bigger statues in its place. And they've been standing ever since. People not really wanting to challenge the gods.
Okay, thanks.
Lord, that nobody really wants to know, but now they do.
I mean, it was it adds.
I'm reading on it right now to make sure that I did it right. Okay. An enormous black granite bridge. Yeah.
And we're probably going to go there actually at some point.
Yeah, would be cool.
Yeah, guys, didn't you want to do something else as well? I'm sorry, I'm hugging all.
Yeah, I mean, the bridge was a place where a mortal man murdered Baal, the god of murder, and the river has run black for miles to see. That's why this bridge is important, because it's like it's an event that is like noted throughout history, throughout time. Oh yeah, statues of both Sirik, the guy that murdered Baal, and Baal itself were erected by that bridge. Yeah, that's it. With the gods, statues of the gods facing each other, There we go. The
So
man
what
that
about the other
murdered the
guys?
god of murder.
What about the other guys?
And became even bigger bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
to be,
heard
to be
something
fair,
about that.
Cyric is like died Baal in lore, but he is supposed to be bigger bastard. Just Baal was so awesomely written that Cyric never really came close.
I give you like a small screenshot so you can imagine where the place, what's it like. The bridge itself. In the south there's Elturel, and in the north there's the bridge.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Well,
give-
the more you know.
What else do you wish to know?
I don't think I even want to do anything else in Candlekeep. I just want to find a place to Elturel now. Way to Elturel.
Yeah. Yeah, she did say that if you are ready to go to Avernus, she knows a way. And that you should collect all of your things when you are ready to venture forth. She did say that you should gather your companions before venturing forth, yes.
So what about you guys? Aren't we waiting for resolution for Amber?
Oh yeah, Amber.
Amber's getting hamstered.
I cannot find my fucking notebook.
Stop staring. Stop swearing. It's my thing.
So I have a notebook with all my notes in it. Oh, there it is. But I just recently filled it up, so I put it away and started a new notebook. Yeah, there we go. Amber, what? They do a bunch of research. A lot of it is quite academical, academic in value. So it does not give you much information that's useful for you. It's mostly like a bunch of conjecture and research that they are composing that can be used for future encounters with somebody with a demonic arm. They do. So yeah, but the big thing is it's definitely a new field of like attaching limbs to somebody and having them still be in control. That's not a thing that's normal, especially with something like a demonic arm. That's super fucking weird. So somebody's like pushing science in a necromancery kind of way. Is there anything special you want to get out of this?
Will it control me one day? Does it have negative effects from now on me? Can I change it? Or is it just best to get rid of it?
Will it control you one day? That's hard to say. Historically, it happens to 3 other guys they know from hearsay. It's not it. They don't know because they don't really know anybody specifically, but they heard like about people being controlled eventually and it being their demise. Like losing control over mind and body to wreak havoc and chaos wherever they go. Whether it will happen to you, they don't know. It never happened before.
Great.
What was the other question?
Can I control it?
It looks to be that you can.
Will it stay that way? Probably not, with question 1 answered. Can I change what it is, or is it just better to get rid of it?
From the, I mean, they did like a bunch of tests. It appears to be whenever you are under strong emotional distress, then it will push its advantage to take control over you. Other than that, like they explain it to you, but it's basically when you do an attack roll and roll a 1, you need to make a check. The more often you fail, the worse it gets.
But only if I use it actively in that moment, right?
Yeah, like either if you use it like actively or like a super important moment where the claw like smells that you're weak and they can take advantage of the situation, like with the crystal.
I don't like
That's
this.
when it imposes itself upon you. So it's definitely a thing of how strong is your mental fortitude to live with such a thing. Because it is powerful.
Can we purge the demon? And replace it with something else.
They think it is medically possible to surgically remove the arm.
No, purge the demon, not search the demon.
No.
Okay.
It is a demonic arm. To purge it would mean to destroy it. It would like form into demon ichor and dissolve and flow back to the realm of abyss, like disintegrate until it's in the realm of the demonic realm, the abyss. So if they would like purge it, you would have no arm left.
Can we seal it away? Like completely. Just have it be a hand that I can use.
They could seal it away for you to use as a normal hand, but it's not foolproof. You know, it would be a seal, and they can make a powerful one. But there are no guarantees because it's the first of its kind.
I have to talk this through with the party.
Yeah, I see. So yeah, you want to do like Sasuke. I will seal my powers.
I don't know. Because I didn't watch Naruto.
Yeah, this feels super Naruto to me.
I think you should get rid of it.
You're
And this
talking
is-
with the party and Silent speaks.
Yeah. This is Silence speaking in character. I think you should get rid of it. It is an evil thing, and it hasn't done you much good.
Well, it kept me alive. That's the only good it did. Well, it helped me keep you alive.
That's questionable.
I'm pretty sure I can make you mechanical arm that would be at least as good as your original one.
I mean, from what you're saying that these mages found out, you basically already don't have an arm. This is like a creature that's stuck to you.
So, 2 in favor of getting rid.
You
Yes.
look at Ipo to what he has to say.
Yeah, Evo, Thea.
I'd like to try to convince Ember that shiny mechanical hand is much better than this demonic evil nonsense.
Wow. I thought the warlock would be for keeping it.
Unlimited power!
It's not an old one's arm, so it's not a
Yes,
giant
but
thing.
Ipa is not that good warlock. Like, he's reading picture necromancy book and he sucks at it. So.
In Epo's case, I see his self-preservation instinct saying that because he doesn't want to get a victim of this arm.
That
Also, he likes shiny things.
Also, he likes shiny things. Thea, what about you?
If Ember have shiny arm, I can steal the part of it. So,
Did you just said it out loud?
no.
No.
Of course not.
It's not important information because you would raise many, many eyebrows with that comment.
I mean, you only have 2 eyebrows, so I don't know how many.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one raising my eyebrows.
I don't know
No.
about that.
What about Thea?
If she thinks she can controlling, then I don't have issue with it.
Well, I'm sure I can control it now, but I don't know if that changes anytime. And if that changes in the worst moment ever, then
I think Silence will like take a step to you and put a hand on your shoulder and be like, look, I understand that you are afraid, that you are going to lose a limb and that you are going to get nothing back from it and that you are going to end, in a really bad spot. But you must realize this is not your hand.
I think you're misunderstanding me. I'm not afraid of losing my hand. I can fight with one hand. I'm afraid I'm going to die if I lose this.
Maybe we can wait until the mechanical one is done then, and just replace them.
No, I mean literally that as soon as this thing is gone, I just die.
Like, by magical means?
Yes.
Did the mages say anything about that?
No.
We're in a city filled with wizards and clerics. I don't think they will let you die.
Yeah, I think she's talking about something like a curse,
I mean, this is a curse. I have like 4 people tell me that this is a curse.
Well, then those people should also be able to tell you if removing it will kill you.
I guess Amber's going to take the whole party to the respective mages then. We're going to ask them then.
The answer is probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Tell me chances, numbers. Give me something.
The-
50, 50, 70.
Just because we research something doesn't mean that we can put numbers on it. Look,
Um,
it is a curse. It acts like one. You are not in control. It afflicts you, even though it helps you. So it has the characteristics of a curse. Even more so, it's specifically crafted in a way that does not benefit the owner and leeches away at its sanity over time until it can control the body.
I like my sanity like it is right now.
So we did what we did. Like whoever crafted this arm on you, we destroyed that connection. It cannot use it as a catalyst to find you. Though normal magical means still can, but the direct connection has been cut. So you should have felt some changes since Silveria intervened last session.
I don't know. Did I?
You ate an apple.
Oh yeah, that. I can taste stuff again.
And you have a normal sleep again. Yeah, you did have a... No, you didn't have a normal sleep yet. Because you didn't sleep.
Yeah, because I was kept awake
Yeah.
by mages that I asked to do stuff to me.
Oh yeah, you had like a bunch of needles inside of that arm.
How long does it take you to craft a arm, Tal? I'm pretty sure the mages here have everything you need, I hope.
Sal?
Well, depends on the materials. I can make a list, and we will see if we can get everything needed here. At least for the basic one. That's like all you will need to just, fight.
Something that doesn't break would be nice, because I don't know how to repair this.
It should be way more durable. Even the basic one should be way more durable than your biological arm. People have the tendencies of being very soft and easily cut. Metal does not.
The flesh is weak! As we turn
The
into a
flesh
Warhammer 40k
is weak.
campaign.
Yes.
No, since the start of the campaign, this is one of the hardest questions I asked myself. If I have the opportunity to get rid of it, should I?
You
Ivo,
know,
what do
character
you think?
growth.
I mean, it would be nice if Tal can bling out the arm with something. But
Yeah, can't Tal do that? Can't Tal
I mean,
blink
he has
the
a
mechanical
fucking
arm?
laser in his arm. I don't need a laser, but something melee usable.
Well, maybe yes, that would be possible, but it would require another supplies, depending on what I would want to do. I guess.
We are
Um,
talking about like a common magical item that
Yes.
Talahalnan will need to craft. The difficult part is it's not open knowledge, like very few people actually know how to do this stuff. But Halruans would be easily experts in the field.
Yeah, so he does know it.
So
Uh,
the
he-
biggest problem is like material and time.
Yes. Like, well, he done like 60 versions of his own arm, so he knows how, and he definitely has some ideas how to improve it as well.
Yeah,
But
if you had like all the materials, you could probably build it in a week. If you
Yes.
needed to collect stuff or like build stuff yourself, it would take like a month.
yes. So I guess it depends what do you want the improvements to be. That will um, decide what extra materials I will need. Well, what can it do? Well, it could be stronger than a common limb, or it could be, it could allow you to move faster, or than usual limb would do. Or
No, are you turning her into a go-go gadget spring punch?
well, maybe. No, it's mechanical improvements. Or it could.
I have an idea what I would like to do it, be able to do it, but that hinges on the GM and his
I mean, yeah, what I'm talking about is here is your Assad's arm. It's a common magical item, it works like a normal arm. And what you're talking about is I'm turning this into a rare legendary artifact that can shoot out fireballs.
I don't need fireballs.
I have a light built into it. I can detect magic by flicking my wrist. I can. That's what I imagine. What Tal wants to do.
Well, that Tal wants to do that, but I know that's not viable.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
He can make like uncommon magic item, I believe.
Can you turn it into something that can channel celestial energy of an Azima?
Like this is a common magical items, like an Assad's eye, which is like an eye marble that is enchanted to give people eyesight when they put it into the skull. But instead of the eye, it's an arm.
Yes. Or well, he could use the.
Let's call it an Ersatz arm with bling.
I have the class feature. I can actually use this. Let me check it. It's the. I think I will get another slot for the.
I don't want anything that relies on you having a slot.
Well, it's like permanent slots until I change them. So it's not like something that has to be done every day. It's the improvements of Artificer. No, that's Claris. That's my Artificer page. Check. Yeah, here it is. I can use the. No.
I have a sudden problem again.
Yeah, it could be infused item, which is something I can do. Infused item can either like improve your armor class by 1 or give you 1 bonus to attack. And it would be fully in line with the rules.
It sounds good.
Because on 5th level,
It's only one item at a time?
No, I can on 5th level I can have 2 at the time, which I do have right now. On 6th level I will get 3rd. So
Oh, I
can-
see. Yeah,
I
but
can
it's
use
it's a
like
limited number, and you need to
yes,
choose which
I have
ones.
2 right now. So on 6th level I will get 3rd. So then I would be able to make another one for Ember.
That's 2 levels from now.
That's 2 levels from now, sadly. Well, 1 because I believe we should like get 5th, like at the start of next session or something like that.
Yeah.
So basically, she would get like a normal arm, and then once you reach the next level,
Yeah,
you
once
could
he
upgrade
gets the
it.
materials and reaches the next level, and make some improvements to it, then it would add actual bonus.
Yeah, sounds reasonable to me, but I'm not Ember.
Like one AC or one AP is not like amazing, but it's something that's very very good in general. It's not a big boost, but it's always handy. Or we can actually, try to make up something more original.
Yeah, we can do that during downtime when we are not playing.
Yes.
I mean, what? Like, more things about the arm?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. You can. I mean, we have a Discord chat. If you are not sure now, you can wait with the answer until next week. And then we can know how much downtime you will take to create the arm, or if you leave it be. And
Yes.
I mean, he can start creating the arm by now as soon as it's.
Yes. Pretty much anything that Zonalar will, agree to, the Tal should be able to make. Because his own arm is way more complicated than that.
yeah, Tal tells me what you tell me what you want to do. I tell you what checks you need to make to
Yes.
procure the materials and how much it will cost.
Yes.
Aren't we limited on how long more we can stay in Candlekeep? Was it like 10 days or something?
2 weeks, I believe.
2
10 days.
weeks?
I think it was 10 days specifically. Because 10 days is a week in Faerun.
Yes. 10 days.
And we've already been here for 2 or 3 days. So like 7 days more for you to do this. Of course, we could always say that Tal started working on it once we arrived, but he did.
Well, that's the thing. He can just that's what I was, that's what I meant. He can make the general arm, like the basic arm. That only thing it will do that it will be like prosthetic limb that will replace the original arm and work as functional arm, and that's all it does, the basic one. And then when he finds the extra time and materials, then he will be able to make upgrades to it, and that will do extra stuff.
Do you have medicine, Wolfgar?
I believe so. Let me check.
I mean, I do.
So I just want Tal to be aware that he needs somebody with a scalpel to do like the socket attachment for the arm on Amber's shoulder.
I have
Doesn't
a
need to
healing kit.
need to remove at the shoulder.
Yeah, like on the upper arm, It's
Yeah,
like
he does.
underneath this. So
He doesn't have medicine because it's wisdom based for some reason.
You know that the demonic part is only the lower arm? Or did the
Yeah.
corruption creep up?
But you need it.
do you mean like
yeah.
underneath the elbow?
Yes, like above the wrist.
I like in my head I thought like it's like up to the elbow. But I leave that up to you. Like I
The
don't-
demonic limb stops at the wrist, but the part where the skin gets discolored and weird is up above the elbow.
Yeah, so we would totally cut all of that out.
I mean,
Oh.
you would be like asleep at
But-
that time, unicorn. You like wake up
Yeah.
like you took way too much arm away.
Trust
Well-
me, I have a healing kit and I have medicine, so I'm basically a doctor.
Yeah,
Yes.
No, you're not.
You're basically a surgeon, right?
Yeah, I'm basically a surgeon. I have +0 in wisdom.
I need someone who can do the cutting. That's not my expertise.
You think we can find someone either here or in Eltura?
Well, that very likely we can. Yes.
Probably, yeah. It would cost also, but sure.
It's just the only issue is that I am not a healer. I worked on my own arm, but that had been gone for since I was a child, so I didn't have to solve the blood and cutting things.
Yeah, and it's also. I mean, my father has like prophysis leg. It's one thing to put it on and walk around, and another if you want to run and kick and bench press.
Yes.
I mean, this is magical stuff, so it works differently.
Yeah.
Yes, and also, Tal had a lot of chances to improve. Like as I said,
Yeah.
like the one he has right now is like Mark 60. Like it's one of his most like major things how he learn new things and how he improves is his arm. Like he learned a lot on that alone.
So, as you guys think about this, we still have some time, so I want you to pay your attention to. Silvira will ask you guys to. She does have a map of Avernus, but it will stay in Candlekeep. But you guys can spend as much time as you want to look at it.
Can't we make a copy of it?
No. The thing is, because the mage that made the Avernus map went mad.
Oh, then Silence wouldn't want to do
Well,
that.
Tal has keen mind, so he can just memorize it.
But then you would go mad. And
Oh, that would mean you go mad by simply looking at it.
So she will offer you the map to look at it. Yeah, this map might not be entirely reliable. Its creator went mad making it. Avernus works in different ways. Space is not as linear as it is in our material plane. But this is his best attempt. Take as many notes as you like.
What is the demon zapper?
Well, that's just the notes on the map.
Well, Tal will then memorize all important stuff.
Yeah, so if you want...
I actually think he will still memorize the map because there's no way how he can turn off his, eidetic memory.
Yeah, you can memorize everything perfectly, I think up to 10 days. So if you spend more than 10 days, then it's like normal memory again. And everything in the last 10 days you can remember perfectly.
I believe keen might is like month even. It's even longer. Let me find it.
I believe there is a date, like how long is perfect, and not like...
Mind feet. Check keen mind.
So you can like draw your own map. And
within past month. You can accurately recall anything you have seen or heard within the past month.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he will remember it perfectly for past month, and then he will slowly start forgetting, unless he, memorizes it again.
So Tal, take a screenshot of the map and save it on your PC.
I actually already did that and sent it to him.
I was about to do it as well.
I did not save it for myself. I just took a screenshot and clipboarded it and sent it to Wolfgar because I was like, this is probably how it's gonna end up.
And I just googled it and saved it really, so...
Oh, you cheeky dick waffle. I mean, you...
So those are a bunch of different places. Personally, I don't know all of them because that's like the whole book. It's all of Avernus, So, but the big things, the Stygian dock, the river Styx itself, and Elturel.
How do we even get food in Avernus?
You will have to find out.
So no one knows.
Also pack rations. I mean,
Yeah.
there are chickens in Avernus.
Oh hey, there's Oblivion Gate.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a lot of It's so much information that I don't even know what everything on this map. Like,
But I like it.
welcome to Candlekeep, where you read the rest of the book and tell your players everything they need to know. Thank you, Candlekeep. This is the best part.
I'm sure Tal will find the most amusing that there is a thing that's called a Demon Zapper. And he will definitely want to visit that.
It zaps demons!
Yeah. It's called Demon Zapper, so it doesn't probably zap anything else.
I wonder what happens if Amber goes there.
That she gets zapped.
Unlimited pain!
Unless we get rid of the arm by then, whichever happens first.
You just
Yeah.
stick your arm in a bag of holding and snare the bag of holding close as you walk inside.
Wow, that makes...
No.
That sounds like a really good thing for a surgery, actually.
Yes.
Surgery by bags of holding. Wow.
But can you close the bag completely?
No, you can't.
Yes.
It doesn't work like that.
I mean, it doesn't got the arm off as soon as you close
Yeah.
the bag of holding.
I
Because
know
you
what
want-
you could use to do it. A sphere of annihilation.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I have one of them
easy to
lying
come
around.
by. Yeah.
Let me go to my cellar, pull out my sphere of annihilation.
Also, we have it on super strong hypermagnetic chains, so that it doesn't move, and you can just stick your arm there and.
Well, spheres of annihilation don't move by themselves.
Well,
Don't they?
I did want to say that I do not wish to leave you guys without any aid. So I'm willing to lend you some of our magical items on this expedition.
Who is saying that?
You're looking at the Archmage of Awesomeness in Candlekeep.
Oh, right.
Right.
What? Did you just say the Archmage of Awesomeness?
I did. How do you forget my name? I say it like 10 times each session.
I was just asking as a player who was talking there right now, because I have a problem that my nose is bleeding rather profusely right now, and as it is kind of taking a bit of my attention.
Can we focus on the magical items?
Well,
No, I rather focus on not bleeding out.
I have something for, well, all of you, I believe. Let's see. Jezebel flies back and brings to Silence a saddle.
A saddle.
This is a saddle of the Cavalier. It will help you stay on your horse even when you are under attack. It's magically enchanted to do so.
I thank you very much for this, but please don't call Barin a horse, or at least don't let him hear you say that.
Well, your mount, it doesn't only work for horses.
I am very grateful.
Yeah, Saddle of the Cavalier, uncommon magical items. She walks over to Thea, and Jezebel flies over and brings a pair of bracers, and she hands the bracers to you, Thea.
She's gonna thank her.
Those are bracers of archery. They will help you to shoot and hit, magically guiding your arrows at your target. I've seen you're a good shot with your longbow. This surely shall aid you on your adventures.
She appreciates that.
Yeah, she walks over to Ippo. Ippo, you get a small bag. And she puts it into your hands.
Nice. Is it shiny?
It's not shiny.
Mm.
It looks like a normal bag. It's brown.
Okay, I will put coins
She
that I
says
stole
inside is... What?
Oh, okay, not. Okay, I will wait.
It would be funny if you start. I dump open the bag. This is a bag
Yes, I.
that contains the dust of disappearance. You can throw some of the dust into the air, and you and each creature or object within 10 feet of you will become invisible for a few minutes. I recommend you don't dump this bag out in the open.
Wow, thank you. That's completely useless. I have spell for it. But thank you.
Don't be so ungrateful, you little... whatever.
Ippo, what have we learned about being grateful for gifts?
Thank you, nice lady.
Take what you can, give nothing back.
You should ask for her hair.
I asked for one strand,
right.
but she gave me 3. And
Wait a minute. Why would I ask about hair?
I was
Hair?
referencing.
Oh, yes. Okay, I understand now. Okay.
And she goes over to Amber and hands you a pair of bracers as well. I heard that you've been looking for some of those for quite some time.
Yes, thank you. Maybe helps me not getting murdered so fast.
Hey Amber, where will you put your other bracer?
Shut your trap.
I don't think silence would make this joke.
Bracers of defense that gives you +2 bonus to AC. If you
Yeah,
are wearing no armor and using no shield. The bracers acquire attunement. I don't know about the saddle. I need to find where the saddle is again because it's not on the...
I googled it.
Ah, you did?
Yes.
Nice.
And I didn't find anything about attunement. Which is strange, considering how it works.
Well, given in this case, I don't think there needs to be one because it takes you time to, dress in armor.
Yeah.
Well, if...
Wondrous item, minor tier, uncommon. Doesn't say anything about attunement, so it's not... doesn't need you to attune.
Yep.
The saddle.
It's an awesome saddle that lets you be awesome on your war drake. Well, it is possible that we might have 1 or 2 magical weapons in store. But I would ask that if you would require such a thing to make a trade of equal value.
But what about Rhea? She doesn't have anything else to give. I mean, I could make a trade of equal value, but...
Oh, I don't give gifts to non-player characters.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
we must do that.
You are quite a bitch.
You bitch! That's racist!
What?
Just
And that
because...
is just like,
Well, we have a few magical items that we never used and will probably never use.
Flashback to Ippo.
I would be super happy if my +1 mace was actually a +1 hammer, but...
If
what can I
only
do?
it was a hammer.
If only it was a hammer.
Why would you say that?
Because I like the imagination. The
Oh, you prefer
Image.
hammers?
yeah, I prefer hammers.
Well, we might have a magical hammer that we could trade you for the mace.
Also, they have better stats.
You dirty power gamer.
Yeah,
She has no words for that. She's like, what?
No,
You
I
mean
didn't.
it's more useful in battle? I see.
I didn't actually say that because I respect the artifact greatly, you know. So I don't think I will be exchanging that. But don't we have the pipes?
You have some pipes and some beans. And some backpack of whatever the fuck the name was. I need to get some more tissue paper because my nose is bleeding again.
Yeah, like we could get a magical weapon for Rhea for the pipes, or something else. I mean, I'm all for equal trades actually.
Let's see. The handy haversack, a rare
Yes.
magical item that it's like a small bag of holdings. So
Yes.
instead of one big hole, it's several smaller ones that can hold many different things. So you can put like a glaive inside of it or several pieces of armor.
A glaive?
Like weapons, like stuff that's complicated to carry around, or just a bunch of rations.
Yeah, that's what we already have.
Yeah,
I'm back.
that's the handy haversack that you have. A backpack that has several smaller dimensional holes. Like a central pouch, two side pouches. So the side pouch can hold up to 20 pounds of material, not exceeding a volume of 2 cubic feet, and central pouch can hold up to 8 cubic feet, or 80 pounds of material.
Wow.
And it always weighs 5 pounds, the backpack itself.
That's where Emma has been storing all the money she's carrying around.
Yeah. Money.
And
I
some
mean-
other stuff.
I don't think it would take all of it. 80 pounds is actually not that much in money terms, is it?
So
like
yeah,
8,000?
it's like a really big backpack that looks like a really small backpack.
I mean, the money is in one of the small packs.
Yeah. So, guys, what do you think? Can we get do we want a magical weapon for Rhea so that she is even,
So she does magical damage.
no, so that she does even more kill stealing?
Do we want her to kill steal?
I mean, what kind of magical weapons do they have here?
I guess this
A
is
few.
kind of like an open thing, you know?
That's the thing where you guys ask me what you guys would like to
Yeah,
have. And I tell you,
exactly.
yeah, we probably have this, let me take a look. And then they come back with the item.
But see, I'm not that kind of player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I did
don't-
give you a mace specifically tied to Elturel. So
That's why I want to keep it.
you're in a bind.
I'm not in a bind. It's easy decision. I'm not happy with the decision, but it's easy. I'm keeping the mace because that's what the character would do.
I mean, if I get another weapon that's more fitting for me, I can give the axe to Rhea.
Oh, is that
I
a more
would-
fitting weapon?
I wouldn't mind magic longbow.
Let's see, there's several magic bows, right? So a magic longbow should not be a problem. Yeah. I'm trying to find a book that tells me how magic weapons work, like how valuable they are, or what rarity. Yeah, what the rarities are.
I think you're on your own there.
I think it's kind of tied to how much plus they are, you know? +1 weapons are just like...
It's definitely +1 weapons here.
yeah.
It's time for +2.
Yeah, it's
You're
kind of
level
time
4.
for +2. No, we are level 5 after we leave Candlekeep, probably. I mean, we are going to literal hell zone a lot.
Yes.
Do you want us to die?
I mean,
Really?
What?
This great group, after all we've been through?
The fucking last enemy nearly killed us, and it was just one guy.
It was also designed that way. I can see into Zonar's mind.
Let's see into Zonalar's mind and say that he's a bit disappointed that he actually didn't manage to kill anyone.
I mean, what look. It was fitting.
You're
okay?
stuttering too much. You're giving away.
It was fitting.
To get murdered?
No. To have you. I wanted to have some real consequences for the traumatic experience for silence. And I thought that was a really cool way to do this without like going way overboard and crippling.
The consequences. Silence goes insane, the rest of the party goes dead.
That sounds like consequences to me.
Adventure.
Yeah, we
failed.
totally. Listen, we totally want to get rid of the pipes, so figure out something that we want for
We have the pipes that we never going to use probably.
And the beans. What do the
We have
beans do?
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, you guys have no idea. Beans,
much
you
do we-
say?
How much do we need to give? Like, who do I need to suck off to learn what those
Look,
beans
I
do?
believe I have heard of stories of magical beans growing so tall that they reach into the cloud giant's kingdom. Literally, this is not a joke.
Will they do
Wow.
that from hell?
I don't believe so, but who knows what happens if you plant one in hell? It sounds like chaos, for sure.
Could be fun if it spawns a giant demonic or fiendish tree that just starts to murder devils.
Sometimes it grows mushrooms that can heal people.
Is it the bag of beans?
It is the bag of beans. If you want, she can like look it over with a spell and tell you what it does, and you can read on the bag of beans.
Oh, that's exactly what we want
Yes,
to do.
she will do that and will tell you what it can do.
And now we can find it in the compendium. D100 effects. Toadstools, geyser, treant. It has 3d4 dry beans. I don't know, have we already rolled on how many beans we have?
We have 3, I think.
Also, is Tal the only one who didn't got anything?
Yeah.
Oh shit, did I forget you?
Yes, you did. You monster.
I did it like 2 weeks ago. So
See, he's
brace
concentrating
yourselves.
on
You
how
will
to
get
kill her.
something next session.
Okay.
Just remind me
Oh,
next
damn it.
session.
Keep the beans. They look fun.
Oh, can I exchange one item?
Yeah.
if you have an item.
possibly.
I have that shiny headband with a blue barrel on.
Wait, that's actually a magical item, isn't it?
It is.
So I will lie to the woman that I saved someone's life and he gave me this as a reward.
Alright. She
And
will say...
I have no use for it, so I would like to exchange it.
Ippo, I need you to roll me a deception check.
Okay.
You have advantage, because she has no reason to believe you would lie.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a crit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she will... she will tell you, this is a very valuable item you have here.
Why is he so successful at being a total piece of...
Yeah, why does he always roll so high when it comes to these things?
Look, Ippo, if you,
You are
put
the
it on,
worst.
it will make you very smart and powerful. If you don't need it, maybe one of your friends can use it.
So what does it do actually?
She tells Silence, oh yeah, this gives you like intelligence. I think it's 18. Let me double check.
Hey, Tal, do you wanna be pretty?
I don't think Ippo uses that.
I mean, intelligence?
It gives you, when you put it on, and Talahalnan, you recognize this immediately. Like some of these scam artists in Halra use headbands of intellect to get by because they're otherwise too stupid. It gives you
Yeah.
intelligence 19.
Oh, I know one of these. These are commonly used in Hallerua by people who are, not very academically inclined to compensate. Let's say.
It's
seems always
steroids.
to me.
Steroids around your head.
Yeah, it will be actual debuff for Tal. So he's like,
I love it. So actually, Ippo or even Silence could benefit from that greatly. But
Okay. Do
we
somebody
would have
want
to-
this?
fuck,
Screechy,
my character
Screechy
can.
like raises her arms. Oh, that looks fun. I mean,
oh yeah,
I mean, I don't want to impose on you. You guys are doing like all the hurting and like killing stuff.
Yes, please give it to NPC Kobold because that would be hilarious.
Like, if nobody else raises his
Amber,
hand, so
what are you saying?
I will.
I don't need to be smarter, I need to be better at hurting stuff.
Like, Q, several weeks back, I'm bored by playing this character. All I do is hit stuff.
Funnily enough, I can
Yes,
actually-
but raising my intelligence won't do anything good. Because,
Actually, it does.
yeah, what does it do?
You know, religion, arcana, history, investigation.
You're also
your
fucking
job.
smart and can roleplay a smart character.
Yes.
A smart Barian?
Yeah, you
I
are
see
a
nothing
barbarian.
wrong with this.
I don't know.
Lalu, can you actually roleplay a smart character?
No.
I'm not trying to hurt his intelligence. I just know that he hates roleplaying boring people.
I know if I use this, I'm gonna talk even less with Ember because it would be stupid to talk anymore.
Fluff,
I really want.
Fluffy, what did you say? I heard you say something, then cut off.
I would actually benefit from that because I'm Eldritch Knight.
Oh,
Oh,
well then it's settled.
Oh,
Okay,
you're an Eldritch
here,
Knight.
take it. It's 5 gold piece.
That's fair.
Like, really?
You can have your 5 gold pieces.
What
Okay.
you wanted
Are
to...
you,
Go ahead.
are you actually giving me 5 gold?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay,
It's
it's
like
yours.
it costs hundreds. This thing probably costs thousands of gold. But Ippo doesn't know.
But it's just like, 5 is fine.
Like,
You know
like
what
I'm
it
happy.
cost? It costed one sad ogre life.
Wow.
Not one sad ogre life, one destroyed ogre life.
Like, for me, it's perfect deal because I exchange one little shiny thing for 5 shiny things.
You are the literal greatest monster in this party. Not by physical size.
I love the character so much.
I hate him.
With hate him, you mean love him?
No. I mean when I say.
So
Wait,
she offers for the bag of beans a magical glaive.
Ooh.
What does the
Ooh.
magical glaive do?
+1.
Yeah. Oh no, that's boring. Wait, I don't know. I don't want to make this decision like for everyone.
Amber did specifically ask if she could have a magical glaive at one point. And I'm like, well, like, yeah, if you like trade magical items properly.
But we didn't trade the pipes for anything. We can trade the pipes for
Yes,
it.
yeah,
Would you
you-
trade the
or-
pipes for it?
Yes.
Well, I think Amber, that's like a no-brainer. Pipes are useless.
Your butt is useless.
The pipes are useless. Nobody can use them.
The button is not useless. You sit on it.
You
do
could
other things
hire a bard or learn how to play the pipes.
Yeah,
which you can do. I mean, that's
Who
a
wants to learn the pipes?
No. Take the fucking magical glaive. Look, you are losing your awesome special claw, probably.
No,
I don't
I'm,
think-
I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, I don't think you will get, like, this is me player talking, but you are losing your awesome special claw. You won't get anything awesome special for it, because there is not enough time or materials or something. And magical glaive is something that you probably need, and we can give the axe to Rhea and get rid of the fucking pipes already.
You do know that I need 2 hands to use a glaive, right?
You will have 2 hands.
Two
What the
hands.
fuck are you talking about?
It's like we're getting rid of like using super magical demonic arm to normal arm or like sealed away arm or robotic arm. But you will have arm. Unless you guys
Yeah.
like butcher all the rolls. In which case you have 1 arm.
In which case, Amber is going to retire the moment we reach Eltera.
No.
Because she's going to go visit the demon zapper?
Or the failure would mean that your arm regularly malfunctions and we do like wild magic search table shenanigans.
No, thank you. Mild magic is worse.
It works
Then
exactly
demon
as
magic.
intended, only that it like tangled up in the wave and now it does random shit every now and again.
No, I punch someone in the face. The point where I connect with the person spawns a fireball.
Yeah, something like that. Sounds cool.
At level 5, everyone gets enveloped in it.
Guys, it's getting late. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the pipes against the glaive, I think we can take
Yeah,
the
I
trade.
think so too. Yeah. It's extremely good for us.
Yes.
And then Rhea gets the axe.
Yeah. Which has the same stats as the longsword, which is great, so that we don't have to figure it out too much.
Yeah.
And yep.
Yeah, but I'm still trading in a super useful, strong demon arm that gets even stronger for a normal +1 glaive.
For a chance to play a different character while playing the same character.
She's already a different character by playing the same character.
Okay.
She's not going into a murderous blood frenzy every time she fights.
Look, it's not me player pushing you into that, choice.
It is.
That was silence pushing you into that choice. I am okay with you keep the arm. But silence isn't.
The thing is, with all the recent developments, it's the only logical conclusion from Amber's point of view.
I think so too.
I mean, the other logical conclusion is just dying and hoping for the best that you pick up the pieces. But she's not trusting you that far yet.
Yeah. Also,
The
I don't
moment
think-
she dies is probably everything goes to hell.
Also, I wouldn't say that she's so nihilistic anymore.
How
Yeah.
you noticed that?
Yeah. Okay.
So I do have 1 more magical items, and this one is for Tala Halnan. I had to double check if this is actually anything and like useful for you or not. So let's see. because I'm not sure if this is useful. There are like two choices. Give me some feedback on this. It would be the Ruby of the War Mage. So you can use a weapon as a spellcasting focus for your spells.
Well, I am doing that already.
You do?
Well, I'm having my arm as my focus.
Oh, I see. And I do have another idea then. Because this would be like a cool little thing, but yeah, it's not... I don't have it right here right now, but it would be the Wand of the War Mage. Which would mean that when you cast spells you have a +1.
That sounds great. Yes.
Yep, let's go with that. I will think a little bit on the details of it. Maybe it's something you can like build into your arm.
So now I want you to do the same thing you did with the axe with the glaive.
What?
Rolling for the what it looks like and stuff.
Oh. And when you don't like the rolls, you will blame me?
Yes, but I will take it anyway.
Awesome. Yeah, we will roll for shenanigans then.
Roll for shenanigans, my favorite kind of rolling in D&D when I'm a player. Unless I'm actually playing Baldur's Gate and somebody summons a fucking demon.
Well, that was actually when you were talking about. I don't know what Pit Fiend is. I was like, well, do you remember what our Chaos Mage just randomly, summoned when she was making bunnies? That was a Pit Fiend.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yes.
You know Zonalar in the Baldur's Gate game, as in the computer game.
Oh
We
yeah,
had
I
a-
summoned a fiend myself.
You did it?
Yeah. I think it was like in the Cobalt, not the Cobalt mine, the mines that with all the broken metal. At one point I accidentally a demonic fiend. I think with the wild sorcerer, I did it.
Yeah, the wild sorcerer does it. We had a wild sorcerer that constantly summoned bunnies
It was great.
because it's a cantrip for her.
All right, guys. So I think I will end the stream here, so we can
I
wrap
need
it
to
up.
go as well.
Yeah, people can go. Thank you guys for watching, and we will find out when we will finally leave Candle Cape. Maybe next session.
Obviously, next session. I'm not staying another session in Kettle Keep.
Make up the level up.